What's up, chat? How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Yo, Mojo coming in with the prime right off the rip. My man, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the new sub badge and the emotes. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you, my man. How y'all doing, chat? Welcome. What's up, Fall? What's up? How y'all doing? Alex, what's up, brother? What's up? From Italy. Hey, nice, dude. I hope you're doing well. How's Italy treating you? Today we are going to be doing some larger arc fights perhaps, but also now that we have a couple of the expedition vaults unlocked, we're going to get our fourth one. I think we actually can buy it right now if we really wanted to. Yeah, could. Now that we have a couple of those, I want to start trying to get some blueprints that are duplicates we can put in there. So we're going to end up trying to look for probably another survivor augment. We're gonna probably look for another tempest augment or blueprint, something like that perhaps. Haven't quite, heavy gun parts for sure, haven't quite really nailed down the 5 that I want to do just yet. I do think that I'd like to keep this equalizer blueprint in here though, just because, like, I don't know, I enjoy the equalizer a lot more than any of the other legendary weapons. But leaving for France tomorrow, dude. I cannot talk today. This is not a good start to start the stream, this butchering of my words. What's up, Chuck? How you doing? What's up, brother? What's up, Dustin? Hey, I'm doing well, my man. Thank you for asking. What's up, Take Two? Can you change what you have in the carryover spots? Yes. So these can be moved around freely. They're not locked until likely the actual expedition themselves. So you can move this in and out if I really wanted to. Like I can drop this back. I can put the powered descender in. I can take that out. So it's all good that you can move that around until the very end. So you're not locked into any one thing in particular, which is nice. Yeah, I use the Jupiter a decent bit. It's just for like, it's a great weapon. All the energy weapons are. For what I like to do when I play, I like to do a lot of fighting of the arc. So when you're doing these larger arc like the Queen or Matriarch, it's one of those things that a single shot weapon, because it's a sniper, on that charge is not something that does nearly as much damage, I feel, and is as speedy, I guess, expeditious, if that's a word, as the equalizer, because that's just a regular power output of, it's like 50 shots that's continuous for each magazine. So for that, I just prefer the equalizer over the Jupiter, but both are very good. Delabra I haven't really gotten a whole ton of hands-on time with. I got it after it was introduced with the Flashpoint update in March, but I didn't really play around with it too much. That one I feel like it's more geared towards a little bit more PvP rather than just arc, although I have seen people be able to take out the Matriarch solo if you can get on top and expose the core in literally just 10 energy clips with a Delabra. So that's, I mean, it's pretty good still. But what up, Panda? How you doing? We are doing good today. Yeah, I would say the equalizer I think is a lot of fun to use. I have such a PvE loadout here at the moment. Let me see. Do I have dude, we got so many cores. And like I kind of think that I should make like 1 or 2 more equalizers just to have. Well, I need the more complex gun parts. That's what I need. 1 or 2 more of those to have, and then just sell off the rest of the cores, because realistically I don't need them, right? Like, we're just right now sitting there. We've got plenty of time that we can make up that ground if I want to make more, or I lose one of the weapons. But I think for the time being it might be smarter to just go for our 4th. Or I mean like, look, we still have even more to use, so like it's not even the end of the world. I am gonna take one of these off though. Let's see if I can. Oh, it puts it to 199. Damn. Puts us to 204 either way. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's get our 4th expedition slot, you know? Cool. We got 4 unlocked right now, and then where are we at? Like, if I really wanted to just go for this stream, oh, we're already more than halfway there, baby. We're gonna get this thing, no doubt. Oh, I say it definitely is better for PvP, it feels like. So it is a strange combination here, but that was a lot of juice. We did a lot of work. We did a lot of work last stream. We solely fought Matriarch and Queens for the entire 4 hours that we played. And speaking of, oh, we don't have it yet. Dang. Uncovered caches on Dam is not bad, but also I don't know if I really want to. I don't know if I want to. I love uncovered caches on the smaller maps, so like Riven Tides, Buried City, because it's a lot more condensed locations for these spawns versus Dam is a lot larger. So like you have to travel much further before you see these different clusters of the caches come into play. I don't know if I don't think I want to do that, even though that would be nice to try and get some more gun part blueprints. What up, Drabber? How you doing, man? Husk Graveyard's actually very good right now if you're trying to get the Arc cores for the Expedition vaults, because it's not going to be as contested as, say, your larger high tier Arc, right? Honestly, I feel like we've actually gotten pretty lucky where a lot of the people that like the Arc content here are also liking the prospect of DMZ, which is like where my mind came from anyway. Like I've said for years, DMZ could have been maybe not exactly what Arc was, because like there's a lot of stuff that Arc did that DMZ did not do, but like as an entry level to the extraction genre, it definitely could have been that thing, you know? Whereas Arc, just full in from the very beginning, accessible, easy to pick up, awesome art style, I think personally, and had great word of mouth that it just blew up, became the common man's extraction shooter, which is great. But DMZ, I think by them not either having the full time to put into development of it, or just not by consistently upkeeping it, it was limited to what it could have been, which is a bummer, because I really did enjoy the core of DMZ, and I still stand by the fact that that game was actually in a phenomenal place to be set up after the season 4 update, where they had like the overhaul for it, and then they just didn't do anything with it. So that to me is still like one of the biggest fumbles. I'm hoping that they don't do that again with DMZ2, but I'm very excited to see what they have for this upcoming offering. And truth be told, that's what I'm probably most excited for about Modern Warfare 4. I don't at the moment care too much for multiplayer. It's just, I think that I've done that year over year grind, the same sort of gameplay loop for literally, how long was 2007? Almost 20 years now at this point. So like it doesn't have the same spark of interest as it has in years prior. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with campaign. I don't know if that's something that I would say is worth the $70 or whatever it is per game, me personally speaking, but I am looking forward to seeing DMZ. I'm looking forward to campaign, and then I gotta get hands-on for multiplayer, man. That's my big thing, is that like maybe I like it, maybe I don't, but I won't know until I actually play it. And this is one of those years that I don't feel connected enough via like having to do content for it, that I'm like, I'm gonna make this work, you know? So like if I don't enjoy it, I'm just not gonna engage. But I'm looking forward to DMZ. Coming back to the first point there. Yeah, dude, I was hooked with Arc as well. Can't wait for DMZ 2.0. Hell yes, boys. I'm excited to hear that, because like I do very much so plan to cover DMZ on the channel. So like it's nice to hear the interest immediately already, which is, love it. What's up, Dynamite? How you doing, brother? Unlocked Singularity for the first 2 weeks of Black Ops 7. Didn't touch. Hey, wait, Singularity because I have not paid attention to Black Ops 7 at all this year. Is Singularity the Ultra Mastery? Believe so. Which, hey, I gotta give him props for that, because I love that idea. I think that's awesome. I've been asking for that kind of stuff behind the scenes since Black Ops 4. So like, I'm happy they finally did it. But yeah, that's a grind, brother. That is a grind. I understand why you do all that and then just take it easy. Yeah, I also don't care too much for Warzone personally. But that's also because I again have been playing BRs since their inception, like since the early Arma days, like the mods there. Hell, dude, there's videos on the channel probably, I think, unless I could have privated them from years ago, but like, dude, I played the Minecraft Hunger Games mod like back in like Maybe there's a different channel. Whatever. But yeah, dude, like, I've been playing the BR since the very beginning. So, like, to me, again, it's lost its shine or, like, spark that I'm like, I want to do this again. It's honestly why I also didn't really care too much for RedSec. I don't mind RedSec, but, like, it didn't do anything out of the ordinary enough for me to be like, this is it, you know? Just the MP Mastery? Gotcha. Yeah, I would say that, I mean, dude, that was the one thing that I definitely did feel strange about, because I've grinded out every single Mastery camo, and then I think I'm like Prestige like 6 or something in Black Ops 7, and that's truly just from like launch weekend. Launch week, maybe launch week. I shouldn't say just launch weekend, but I am very excited to see what they do with the campaign, though, because I am such a story nerd, dude. Like, I love... Yeah, bud? The dog's under the desk here. He's been chilling underneath my desk all day today. So this might get loud. Black Ops 4 Blackout was a lot of fun. Honestly, I didn't mind when they brought it back to Warzone as that mode. I actually kind of thought that was pretty solid. And I liked the random nature of everything once again, because like Warzone over the last couple of years has just become a glorified TDM to a degree, especially if we play Resurgence. I think, like, no disrespect to anybody that's like what they like, but Bert, chill, brother, chill, come here, chill, dude, chill. Oh, hello, yes, hello. Oh, your nails are so sharp, sir. We gotta cut those. We gotta trim those. Hi. Got my dogs barking. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey man, I totally get it, Fire. Totally get it. I actually really liked Endgame. It was a chill, casual fun. Yeah, I would say it definitely wasn't truly Blackout, but it was nice. It was a nice deviation from what we've had, you know? Okay, so I don't know if I want to go... Do I want to go loot hunting first? Because I do have a couple of keys I can get. I have a couple of keys I can end up getting rid of. And if we're just going loot hunting real quick, I don't need to bring all this in. I will probably bring in some more stims. What do we have for Buried City? Because we have Night Raid. Town Hall key card. Oh, there's somebody at my neighbors. The doggos are very territorial. I don't need any of these, but I mean, I have a slot, so may as well. What are we gonna bring? Let's bring the anvil in. All reliable. Which one of these has the... I hope you guys can't just hear this the entire time, because I would feel bad. Because it is quite loud in my house currently. All right, so we'll do Buried City. I got Town Hall key. Do I have any other actual keys that I can use? Two. Buried City's yellow. I got the JKV access. JKV access card's actually pretty solid. Can do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Let's go Night Raid. Let's go Buried City Night Raid. Let's do some stuff. But yeah, I definitely agree. I enjoyed the random nature and the upgrades as you went along for each of the guns in Blackout. Played so little Black Ops 7, definitely the least COD I've played. Honestly, that's how I feel, which again, I don't even inherently have anything wrong with this game. Again, because like I said, they've done stuff I've asked for, like camos and things like that for years. It's just, it was a more refined version of Black Ops 6. So for me, it was like, it was more of the same kind of, even though it wasn't. All right, cool. Let's hopefully we get, I mean, we can, okay, so since we have a good spawn here, we can check hospital real quick to see if we can end up getting, any sort of luck with any of the blue containers here. Maybe we end up getting an augment blueprint right out of the rip. That'd be cool if I don't need to go to an area that's a key card room, but I'm also not expecting that to be the case. But game audio, yeah. Good call, good shout, good shout. I always forget that whenever I toggle my stuff. Can you guys... Hello. Can you guys actually hear them that much? Because I apologize if so. I'll let this guy have the... he can have the lockers if he wants. I can go to the other stuff. Got bark audio, but not. I apologize, friends. All right, so this was not looted. I'll let him have that down there. And we'll go. We could lock in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Probably not gonna have... we might just get contested for some of these loot locations, but otherwise we're pretty much chilling. Oh, this guy already got the... Who are you? Who are you? Who's taking this stuff? Same. My bad. Didn't know you were up here.
I know, I just creeped into it.
Damn. There's somebody... Wow, that's actually a little nuts. Oh. God damn it! It's gonna kick me over to my second monitor as well. I guarantee this again. Why does this happen? Hello? Oh, it didn't punch. Cool, it didn't punch me over to the other monitor. Sick. Usually does that. All right, so if that's the case, though, we can end up... I did not chop liver. I heard it's about multiplayer, though, which is cool. We can check down here, because I'm not expecting too many people to be in the breach zones. But then we'll go to our key rooms and stuff. But yeah, I would say we've gotten a ton of rain around us as well. I feel like we're getting pretty lucky now, though, because the next week or so is like actually really nice. Honestly, yeah, that's also a good way to do that. I just wasn't thinking of actually stopping here until we pass through. I'll take the gun parts for that. May as well. Oh, I'm not gonna end up going for this trial, but like it's one of those things that I should, but I just will never think about it. But yeah, jumping through this area is so much easier. Hey, another town's nice. Okay, another town hall key. That's convenient. Get another run going in if we get out of here quick enough. Probably won't. I feel like we're just gonna end up not expecting anything from the car, but you never know. I don't think we're gonna get out of here quick enough that we will get another night raid in a row, but best key of the game, 100%. So we're gonna jump on over here because we do have the JKV access card as well right next to... Oh, hello. Nice try, idiot. I always love, dude, that trash can always gives like a lot of loot, but it's always literal garbage. I don't think I've ever gotten anything good out of that trash can, but like it's always at least a 4. Oh, dude, yeah, I would say trials just gets... It's so grindy, especially in the system that we had beforehand. It's not... It's a little more even now, but like there was absolutely a clear divide of who grinded trials and who did it. I spent so much time grinding. I'm actually gonna take those seeds, to be honest with you. I spent so much on seeds earlier that it's nice to get more. But no, like I spent so much time trying to stay in what hot shot is it, like the second highest, for so long, the one season, and then like honestly, dude, you should just like play for the triple promo, because it's so much easier to do that if you care about the rank like rewards. But hey-o. Yeah, I say some of the challenges they've given are strange, dude. Strange. I will say I'll give them props for at least trying some different stuff. But yeah, some of them are... What are we doing? I feel like I'm going to have a situation of... Ooh, I could use the light gun parts. I feel like when I have the situation, I'm going to have to drop some stuff here once we end up getting to Town Hall. Oh, by the way, chat, especially on the YouTube side, give me a shout if anything starts going wrong. Oh, somebody already got this. Damn, we got some goblins. We got some loot goblins. The only problem with PvE is that everybody else is going to get to the locations you want to get to if you're not there first. Okay, no, give me a shout if anything starts happening with any choppiness on stream or anything. Comcast ended up doing some work on my local node. I was testing way higher of an output than I usually would do, and I was only getting minor drops. But I also don't want to say that we're in the clear just yet, because I don't know, you know? Nothing will go wrong. Hey, we are pro as pro can be, dude. Got burned on trials. Honestly, that's what it was. It was just such a grind that like I didn't really find it that enjoyable. Ooh, I'll take a deadline. Surely. Yeah, it's kind of a weak drawer. Don't really need the lore grenades. I love Night Raid for the increase in loot odds, but like at the same time I hate because I can't see anything in these types of rooms. Take a defib, that's always nice. Take a... No? No? Okay. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. Ooh, I should take... I'm gonna take that. Gonna take that because that will be some nice advanced mechanical components once we get back topside. Well, I say topside, but you know what I mean. To Speranza. What's up, Hawkeye? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna drop. I don't want to use that. Don't want to use my safe pocket spot for that. The ooh, hang on. Let's. Oh, balls. I'm gonna get rid of the seeds. I don't need the seeds. So the track that we used though to open everything up was the it's called Arc Raiders 2. It's from the OST, from the soundtrack for the game. I love that track so much, dude. It's one of my favorite video game OSTs, like maybe of all time. It's just it is so hype. I don't need a pulse mine. 30th stream year to date, dude. I'm telling you, we're trying to like actually stick with it, dude. We are absolutely trying, dude. I'm being so for real whenever I say that I really want to like actually stick with this. I know that I've said that in the past, but like I genuinely mean it. Do that. Swap some stuff out. I don't think I need anything else there. I think I might have missed a spot on the floor below, so we'll check that out real quick and then probably dip on out of here because we are pretty kitted. 27 minutes late. Hey, it's all good. As long as it went out, because I feel like half the time it just wouldn't send out, you know? Pulse mine. All right, we're solid. We're solid. So where can we... That's closed. I think we're probably equidistant to Northern Station, maybe. But actually, I can also just go down here. Closer entrance. Bert, you better not be barking again, brother. You can chill under here, but don't be making a fuss. Oh wait, oh, I'm an idiot. That goes to Piazza Roma. I'm just again, dude, my mind is not working today. It is not working today, but that's okay. Bert. He sees a bird and he's over here. Bert. Buddy. I know you don't understand the concept of streaming, but we're talking to people over here. Hello.
Hey.
All right, we're catching a ride with this guy. Let's go.
Okay.
GG's, brother. That was not a bad run. Not a bad run. We got some cool stuff out of that. I can disassemble some of these guns for the can disassemble some of these guns for the gun parts and advanced parts, so that'll be nice. Got another reward from the trials there, which is nice. I did not have the showstopper blueprint, I'm pretty sure, so I'll take that. Can't complain about a free one, you know. Can't complain about a freebie. Yeah, I did not have that, so we will learn and consume that. I am not that bothered by the fact of saving a showstopper blueprint, so we'll all right, so let's disassemble this. We'll recycle that into some advanced mechanicals. Recycle. We will recycle this into advanced mechanicals, although event 3 is actually a pretty solid find topside, so that's doesn't hurt me, but like that was a nice one. I'll keep the wolf packs. Let's sell all this stuff. I didn't realize the well, actually, do I need the Leviathan's crown for the project this time? I might. No, that was for the event. Okay, I need the pink ones for the. I knew I needed some type of ship. So I'll sell that. That's a nice cool 10k, you know. Nice cool 10k there. I don't need the deadline, but at the same time, it's not bad to have, you know. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it for the time being. We are not going to get Buried City Night Raid again, so we're going to put our keys back. What do we have coming up next? What do we have on deck here? We got Husk Graveyard on Blue Gate. Honestly, nothing that great, which is unfortunate. Night Raid, we can do Stella Montis. We do have the medical key, which will be nice. That should give us a chance at the... Actually, I have both the security and the medical keys. So that could be really beneficial, actually, if we're going for augments. Might not be terrible, you know? Yeah, so that's the only thing that I think is kind of a downside, Dynamite, is that, yeah, it is one of those situations where you need to have a duplicate of the blueprint if you want to carry something you've already learned over. So like that's why I'm kind of like going for these medical and security locations where I can, because I'd like to get the survivor augment at the very least to carry over, and then from there we can go with a bunch of other stuff. Like I have the equalizer. I'd like to get another heavy gun parts blueprint. Would like to get a maybe Tempest. That one's That one's easy enough to find in the hurricane caches now. The other one that I would actually, we talked about this kind of as a strat on stream a couple of days ago. Talking about it a couple of days on stream ago, where if I just end up buying from Tien Wen the Hall Cracker, like here's the thing. I have multiple Hall Crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then all of these are in good condition. I have enough to end up repairing them where needed. They're like, I'm not in my lobbies, I'm not going to lose all of those, more than likely. So I theoretically don't need to actually learn the blueprint for the Hall Cracker when I get to that point in the quest, that I can then just carry that over, learn it from day one, and then do that over, like chain it together. You just have to take one season where you don't learn the blueprint, and you can end up just saving it for later. So I might do that as one of them, but those darn purple boats, right? That's what I'm saying. Why don't you sort by keys? I never think that far ahead. Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping that I can end up finding another one. I got stupid lucky with my my blueprints this time around. My first blueprint was the anvil, which was my most used weapon, and I did not get it at all last expedition season, like at all. I had, of the 83 blueprints that there were, I had 79. So I was only missing 4 blueprints. I consciously did not get the Jupiter or the Equalizer last season. So like that was 2 that you easily could have gotten, but I just didn't. And then the anvil was 1 of 2 that like was pure RNG that somehow I didn't get it, even though it was my most used weapon, which is crazy. That was my first one this time around. Then in the order, Tempest, Volcano, Bobcat, and then like my 10th one was from Trials, was the Survivor blueprint. So I got everything that I wanted very early on. Yeah, may as well go Stella Night Raid again. I don't think I really need to do much else here. Yeah, dude, what they showed us like a little bit of like a teaser video in our briefing about that. Honestly, I love the concept of that kill block map. That's so cool to me, where it's just an ever-changing map. But we'll see. It's also for gunfight 10v10. So like, I don't know if that's gonna mean face off or it's gonna be like strictly the round based. Hey, Bert, chill. Hang on, they're getting a little crazy. Hey. Oh, those dogs, man. I can never tell because they get mean with each other sometimes, and it's just out of nowhere. All right. So we are in Lobby Metro. Not our best spawn for this, but also like it's not terrible. I don't know. So I honestly might come back to this area because I don't want to use the key while there's a bunch of people running for security, right? That's the only thing you got to be kind of conscious of with this stuff, is that like people will end up just yoinking your loot if you have a key room sometimes, and that's just, I mean, that's no bueno, right? Somebody's already gotten in here. Yep. I mean, I figured so. Hello, friends. So I'm gonna come back to here. We'll we're gonna have to try and like chill for a little bit. Oh God, Wolf, I'm really hoping it was just you. I'm really hoping it was just you, because otherwise... Trying to say sus. I would like to think that we have the lobbies that are chill enough that it's... Fuck! Is it seriously... Okay, is it lagging for you guys again, like on stream? I would say it'll be fine on Twitch, but I don't know. It's YouTube. It's YouTube is what I'm worried about. I didn't get any notification on the stream manager just yet, but like maybe. Okay. Yeah, it's I just want to make sure that we're good. I have been in such a dispute with people from Comcast. It's unbelievable, dude. And they just did maintenance on my node saying, oh, it's gonna fix it. Okay. That sounded like an arc that got him. Looping like a broken record. That's not good. All right, well, if we're good now, though. We're good now, though, yes? I don't know if I should go and wait for a security checkpoint a little bit more or no. All right, I'm gonna mark that down real quick, actually. What is it, like the 38-minute mark of the stream or something like that? Looked fine. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. That's truly my biggest fear right now, because we were good for 2 months with issues with my ISP, and then out of nowhere they started happening again, and then they just said, "Oh yeah, we're working on your node." It was Friday into Thursday into Friday. Son of a bitch! Somebody already did it. All right, we're just gonna get out of here and reset probably. Unless we go to medical real quick, which I'm assuming that somebody's going to be there probably.
Let's go to medical research.
I'm assuming. But, you know. Oh, dude, yeah, our lobbies are always really chill. We're in like those PvE ones. So honestly, chat, like if you guys really just wanted to troll me, you could just be like, it's lagging, and I'd lose my shit, because like I have, for lack of a better term, like PTSD from this. Like it's just, I want to stream so bad, and then half the time Comcast is like, nah, fam. That was looted. Okay, so, and that's also opened up. So yeah, we're just gonna dip. We're just gonna dip. That's all right. I mean, dude, that shredder was following close there. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I ran out of stamina at the wrong time. Ran out of stamina at the wrong time. Ran out of stamina at the wrong time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Hello.
Hey, there you go. Thank you very much. Do you want these magnetic accelerators?
Oh no, I'm good, man. All you. Appreciate it though. Yeah, I would say it's nice to hear about that kind of adjustment to the matchmaking system and how that works, but they don't have the 100K fiber line. It was more than that, driver. It was $500,000 that they quoted me for. And you're like, you're goddamn crazy if you think I'm paying that. Yeah, I'm glad they're also refining that. I think it's nice and important to have that clear distinction. All right, so we'll give this another go. We'll give this another go here. I'm almost tempted to pull the stream up on my phone just so I have a monitor of it without taking away too much of anything. I mean, worthless run, but it is what it is. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. I feel like it's about to be streamception. I literally have it on my phone right in front of me just so I can monitor. Running fine. Okay, that's good to hear at least. In 3 minutes I've been killed. Oh, dude, I would say, yeah, it's I mean, listen, I haven't PvP'd in a while to back that up and like with 100% certainty, but I've seen so many clips where, yeah, it gets nuts, dude. YouTube looping on my TV but not my phone. Interesting. Well, dude, that's the thing, Drabbers. They're supposed to be working on. Oh, dude, we are so close. We almost got that. We almost got that cap of 999,999. They're supposed to be working on symmetrical through coax still, which is strange, like to consider that. But like that's something that I've been told by many people at Comcast is coming this year at some point. It just doesn't have a specific date, which is crazy. Unfortunately, it's coax, Donald. I am just outside of the serviceable area for a ton of fiber companies in my area. The one one was a local ISP that I was like, hey, like, can we do something? Like, I asked them how much it would be to bore a line to my house. They quoted me for $500,000, and I'm like, good day, sir. The only thing that I actually have considered, and it's ridiculous to consider, but like because it's work, I can write off part of it, not the whole thing. Unfortunately, I've had this discussion with my accounting team. Is that Comcast does have a 10G line, like symmetrical, 10,000 down, 10,000 up, but it's a dedicated fiber line that it would cost me out of pocket about 18,000 for construction, and then it's a 300 a month bill for 2 years, I think, is the lock-in contract. So like honestly, if I didn't have to pay for the construction, that's not a bad, that's a very easy billable thing for my LLC, right? Like for my business expense. But the 18 grand is where I'm like, god damn, because like I don't know if I'm gonna be in this house for how much longer, you know? So like that's a huge investment into something that like, do you just suck it up and try and manage now, or do you go all in and be like, all right, we're doing this, you know? So it's a very weird thing that I've gone back and forth for literally 2 years on. But yeah, I would say most streamers probably end up having fiber. I'm just in this weird area that like I'm on the edge of civilization, but like the edge of the serviceable areas is just like a couple of miles down the road. It's sad. Can I stream later? I'm sorry, Citrus. We'll be live for a little bit though. We'll be covering Marathon Season 2. I don't know too much. I feel like I'm just so far behind on everything with that game. But I mean, with a wipe coming, that's not a bad time to jump in. I'm curious to check out what they do for their PvE mode, because I feel like that might be something that pulls or grants some competition to, I don't know, like Arc Raiders, because there's a large amount of people that really do want to see a PvE exclusive mode. But I don't know. Oh god, yeah, you definitely don't need 10G, but like that's what their dedicated fiber is. Like that's crazy that like, so here's the thing. Up until like a year and a half ago when they increased their speeds, I am not even kidding. Their upload packages were 5 megabits per second, 10 or 15 megabits per second, 20 megabits per second, and their like gig package was still only 35 megabits per second upload. Again, they've changed that now. It's now 350. So like way better, but still way behind everything else. But it went 5, 10 or 15, 20, 35, 10,000 was the next step up after that. Like, what are we doing? You're telling me that you can't do anything between that? Like, come on. On TV apps. Okay, so that's at least nice that it's not necessarily me, because I have not seen anything on my stream status just yet, which I usually would see, but yeah, it is the shittiness of coax, which is unfortunate. And why I'm so confused as to like how they're now doing this, where they're gonna use their same infrastructure, but they're gonna end up being, I don't know if it goes 10G on the coax line. I'm probably not, but like they're going upwards of like symmetrical of a couple G's, which is crazy. Yeah, I think I saw they said it was like the mid-season 2 thing, but yeah, Comcast download speeds are not an issue. It's the upload stuff, which is unfortunately what I have to deal with as doing content. But is what it is, you know. Oh, Moses, I'm so jealous, brother. I'm so jealous. Yeah, that is also one of the things that, like, if I were to consider getting a dedicated 10G line, god damn, I'm in the exact same spot that I was last run. It's like they know you have keys and they're like, sorry. If I got that 10G, I would have to change so much of my infrastructure for my computers and the rest of my networking in my house, which would, like, it's not a problem, especially if you're getting that kind of crazy speeds that you'd never have to deal with. That's so much future proofing, it's crazy. But like, odd you didn't go for the box lockers. That's where you're gonna get the better luck. Sorry, I'm not gonna get any luck anyway, but ooh. I mean, I'll take it. Not the one I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Again, I'm gonna let time pass before I get into that, but I'm not expecting. What's up?
You need that?
I do not. That's all you if you want it, though.
Alright.
Free 5,000. Appreciate the offer, though, my man.
Yeah, no problem.
See that, dude? That's what I love about these lobbies is people are just so goddamn chill, you know? So chill. So they do neighborhood campaign to sign up for fiber. Yeah, so a lot of that is just like, a lot of that is to gauge the interest. And unfortunately it's gotten traction in my area, but it's still like years off. Like that's that ISP company that quoted me for $500,000. Charge a nominal fee. Well, that's unfortunate because I'm broke. That, honestly, I think that's what it is, Driver. I think that's exactly what I remember talking to the one agent about. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm probably good to look in here now. but I'm always terrified, you know? Oh, dude, I would love any sort of fiber, dude. Greatly jealous of anybody that has it. One day, I say, one day. Just not today. Oh, I do need the... Okay, hilariously, I still need that rusted shut medical kit because it is... I accidentally sold all of mine for bench upgrades, dude. Ooh, that's a good start. Good start. Actually don't need the rubber. Let's get these. Hello. See, and that's the nice part is that people will usually leave you be. Will usually leave you be if you have a key room in my lobbies. That's so funny. That guy just offered me that complex gun parts and I just found it again. We will get rid of that singular stem and take that blueprint back, I guess. Oh, dude, I would say I do have some PTSD for that. Mainly just because, like, I don't know, some people don't know boundaries, brother. For the most part, though, I feel like we've actually been pretty lucky as of late. I don't know where the battery would be for that door, so we're gonna take the long way. Oh my god. 100 gig is... I'm moist, chat. That's all I can say. That's... 100G would be... What would you even... Like, obviously, no single person would ever need all of that, but, like, imagine you have that to yourself. Just imagine. That'd be crazy. I don't know if we should just get out of here. I don't know if we should just get out of here or if we do test our luck with the medical key. Because, like, I don't think that we're gonna need to get a lot of stuff, but smoke out. All right, that's open anyway, so we're good to get out of here. Good to get out of here. Yeah, I would say if I can save myself wasting the ammo, I think it's a good play. Because granted, like, it's a one shot for any of... Oh, God. For any of those that I'd come in contact with, but... Oh, somebody's going there. Okay, let him have that, but I'm going to check this. Extract and come back. Yeah, that's the better. Oh, okay, so somebody already would have hit this. This is one of the highest tier loot areas in Stella, by the way. Like, where you can get kinetics, anvil splitters, stuff like that. Extract and come back. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I mean, that bastion is going crazy. He's going nuts. Let me get some stamina back. Yeah, 100% Donald. I don't know. I'm always still so tempted to, like, give it a chance for the 10G line, but again, it's just... Listen, I'm not making the buku bucks of some other insanely insane streamers out there that, like, Oh wait, is this one it's closed? Why did I not pay attention? Damn it! I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I just wasted so much time. Staff, I would say staff room is really good. Yeah, I mean, we pulled out with I'm happy with the security one we got there. Pleasantly surprised. Played much with the anvil splitter? I have in the past. It's not my favorite attachment. Or I guess weapon mod is what you'd call them. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, for me, I like the precision of having that power of where I can go with it. And the split effect is something that just like kind of diminishes that a little bit. I've heard it's great though with the extended barrel 3. And then it gets to be something that's crazy. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that like the ROI on that is like the ROI is an interesting topic of discussion there, because like there could be the possibility that I stream that just jump from the top rope. I've done that before, and it's so funny to see the other perspective now. Oh, that's good. That's funny. But like, I could go and be full-time streamer or whatever. That like, it's very beneficial, but at the same time, like, I just don't. That's a lot of money to part with, you know. What's up, Yella? How you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. I will say though, so if you sell the house to the right people, it could be a selling point to be like, hey, just so you know, I have a dedicated fiber line that nobody within 10 miles has. Like, that's possible to be something that's a selling point, but like, realistically, how many people are gonna need that type of thing, you know? Like, how many people are really gonna use that as, oh, I'm gonna buy this house for that type of thing? Like, it's possible, but I don't think it's enough to be a seller. But who knows? Again, I'm now currently watching on my phone. Knock on wood. It's been fine. Like, I have it like right underneath my monitor that I can see, but me. See, there's a market there, I'm telling you. How are you? Say, take it easy, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your day, my man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, I would say 9 out of 10 buyers will not even pay attention to that. I guarantee that if I fielded, 10 buyers, they're gonna be like, oh, if I'm gonna get internet here, like, I'm just gonna get, I mean, obviously you're gonna get internet, but like, I'm just gonna get like the basic package from Comcast or something. So like, it's not gonna be as beneficial per se, but chat, I can finally do this though. Wait, damn it, I don't have an antiseptic. I sold that too. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate, because I could have I thought I was gonna be able to do something and I can't. Oh yeah, I gotta, and I can only get 10, so I can only make 5. Oh no.
You doing all right, Raider?
Damn, I have made my way down from so many seeds. I had like 700 seeds in the last 2 days. I'm down to a sub 100 now. All right, so we'll have that for later, I guess. Damn, thought I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was saying I can definitely do. I just miscalculated what I needed. We'll do that. Although realistically, how many of these do I have, the magnetic accelerators? Because I can also do that for more. Oh, we can. Oh my God, yes, we can do more. Look at all that, baby. Give me my advanced mechanical parts. And I don't necessarily need all of this either, which I forget what that, I would say just arc alloy. No, we'll just sell that. And we're a millionaire again, chat. Let's go. I'll be honest, I don't use the Vita spray at all. I'm gonna recycle that because it's another antiseptic. Speaking of, do I have? I don't have. It would have told me I could have broken that. No, actually, I lied. I do. I don't know why it didn't tell me I couldn't do that. There we go. It only took me weeks, but we finally got everything upgraded because I wasn't paying attention. Cool. Oh. Honestly, no, like that's the thing for like a for especially commercial, like that makes sense, Drabber. Like that, if you do not have the infrastructure to support what you need for your business, like that, I get totally skipping over that property. Honestly, I should have done that when I was looking at houses. The funny story is though, is that I didn't think we were actually going to get the house that we're in currently. My wife liked it, so I'm like, whatever, I'll put an offer in. I put in under asking, and like this is right after COVID, so like it's things were still even inflated back then. Now it would never fly, but like I was like, there's no way they're gonna take under asking, and then I got it somehow, and I was like, oh well, too far down the rabbit hole already, you know. Honestly, yeah, I would love the ability to commit to that kind of stuff as well. I think that would be great for the just ease of access for that stuff, because like, dude, yeah, it's I sold probably this expedition. I'm usually pretty good at it. This expedition though, I'm pretty sure I sold like everything for 2, maybe 3 benches by accident. Welcome back to the Millionaire Club. Thank you, thank you. We got to do. Oh, I was like, why did my keyboard just turn off? Instead of hitting escape, I hit both escape and my lights on my keyboard. Damn, we're level 70 already. It did not feel like we breezed through that quickly on this expedition, but hey, I'll take it. Dude, we have so much energy ammo. We could absolutely be fighting some arc here soon. Because this is the only Stella keys that I have. So yeah, we'll go to medical. Maybe we'll end up getting lucky and we'll get another survivor augment. That's the goal, but you never know, man. You never know. So chat, how we doing today? The vault is coming along though very well, Hive. We end up having, I think, 4 already. Yeah, we have 4 of these, and then we are, I think we're at like 97 already of what we want, but I want to do a new separate 200 because I want to keep a couple of queen cores and matriarch cores for crafting. But mostly PvE the last couple of months, Benjamin. And especially when we do stuff like the expedition vault and the new purchases like this, it's definitely something I think is a lot easier in PvE. Plus also I love the interactions with players that you can have in PvE, but more importantly I love that I can talk with chat and not really have to worry too much about the gameplay itself, which is like my big worry as well, man, because like I want to give a good viewing experience, but at the same time I want to be connected, and I feel like if I'm PvPing I'm focused way too much on staying alive versus actually interacting with people. So we're gonna check here real quick because there actually can be some pretty solid stuff in assembly. Take the mechanical components, always nice to have. Take the blue drawers. Take the electrical components, absolutely nice to have. Easy exit module. Check the blue drawer, take the mechanical components. Nope. Ow. Give me 1 second here, chat. I do know I'm missing stuff, but I want to make sure because there's going to be people that contest this, so I want to make sure we get all we really need. Is there? It doesn't look like there's a weapon case, so we'll take the medical containers here. More mechanical components. Happy with that. That's fine. Ion sputter. Nice. That recycles down nicely. Ion sputter again. That recycles down nicely. Nice. I'm not going to say no to that. Drawer here. Yes. Got that. More mechanical components. I'll happily take that, dude. I'm not going to say no to the components that I need, but are kind of expensive on my refiner. I'm not going to say no to that. So let's see if, actually, let's see if this is looted first on this side. Does not appear to be. So we will actually do this first. Hello. Sorry, what's that?
I remember it was a joint card. I'm trying to find this joint for my expedition joint, but I forgot the name of it.
I missed the very beginning of that again. What is it you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking for stuff, man, for my expedition, but I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's butter. There you go. There you go. It's butter.
Yeah, I got one.
Not finding. Oh, thank you, bro.
For sure, dude. All right, so I just absolutely.
Thank you, bro.
For sure, dude. No worries. I might have botched the. I could not hear what he said, so I just cranked my audio, and I might have just messed with the levels that we have here on stream. I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but yeah, dude, I do that all the time, Dustin, all the time. So yeah, we're gonna check this real quick. Oh, I do want the mechanical components. Check this real quick, and then we're gonna do our jump spot to see if these guys know ball. Honestly, Donald, I'll be totally honest with you. I do not know the exact model. For expedition vaults, what's the best method you found to farm what you need? I honestly just did a lot of the bombardiers and bastions because you can end up getting anywhere from 6 to 10 cells each. The most cost efficient though is vaporizer regulators, but like, I mean, it's kind of a pain sometimes to deal with those because you're dealing with people that may be trying to swoop in and take it, and you're only usually going to get one per vaporizer. So for me, I think the easiest was bastions, bombardiers, but it definitely was not the most stash and cost efficient. Seriously, I can't. Okay, noted. And then the last vault slot we did a whole day of just like queens and matriarchs, so we breezed past that 200,000 for the cores. Sounds fine audio wise. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's drop the bridge here. What's up, Chad? How you doing, brother? How you doing, my dude? Good to see you as always. Let's make our way over to medical. Let's see if I'm assuming at this point that this key room is gonna be opened, but I would like to say no. Damn it, it is. There's somebody in there. All right, well, we will reset. We got some nice components out of this at least, so like wasn't all for naught. Yeah, leapers, I would say leapers you get the same price. The problem is you just won't get as many that spawn, as many cores or pulse units, I guess. That's the only reason for like those, because I love fighting leapers. They're probably my favorite arc to fight. Let's see if we get some of the high tier stuff here. No. But yeah, just because of the fact that you can get so much more from each spawn of the Bastion and Bombardier is why I prefer. All right, so we're getting a lot of keys lately. Ooh, 5. Magnetic accelerators, not bad. Again, no, I don't need that. We're gonna drop it. I will say that nice we're getting so many magnetic accelerators because I can recycle those even more. He goes, nobody care for the Aphelion? Nope. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I'm hardwired from that straight into my gaming and streaming PC, so it should in theory be fine, but yeah, I think 3 is the most I've gotten from the Leaper. Bombardier that gave 1. That's crazy, actually. That's crazy. I'll usually get 5. I don't know. I've seen upwards of 8, personally speaking. But I don't think I've ever seen 1. That's crazy. You got absolutely scammed by that Bombardier. I apologize, my dude. That sucks. Yeah, I was saying Leapers are, yeah, they're way easier in terms of the damage output that you need. For me, I've just kind of been doing runs mostly with the Hull Cracker, and I mean, as of lately with the legendary weapons, because I was like, you know what, I'll get the blueprints this time around. We'll start using them, because I didn't the last like 2 seasons entirely. But oh, I believe it. I believe it. I would be pissed too. All right, so I don't want to keep just like going and looting specifically that stuff, but like I have keys that I just want to get rid of, you know? So we will recycle. You know, I'm going to sell that, actually. I don't need that. We're going to recycle these. Sell that. I will recycle that. I can always use the batteries. So storage and dam controlled access. It's unfortunate. We've been trying to get rid of our keys, and I think we've found more keys than we've used today. It's not really helping my case, I'll tell you that. So we got one more run probably on Night Raid for Stella, and we'll go from there. Well, that makes me feel old, Panda. Jupiter's a lot of fun. I personally still prefer the Equalizer just because it's not the charged single shot. Like, you have the charged buildup of it, but at least you have that constant stream of damage output. So for me, that's what I like to use, because you can usually actually like shred off the armor of like the Queen's leg or something like that in one before you have to reload the Equalizer, like 150 flow clip or whatever you want to call it, I guess. I don't know. But that's really easy to... Ooh, we actually... Yes, we are right where we need to be. Finally. So we're going to try and make our way real quickly to the... Like we weren't even there. To the security one here, we'll check real quick.
Is this the key room?
No.
Like, actually, just, if this is the key room, I'll leave.
No, it's not. You're good. Key room's across the hall here. It's the other side of the room.
Alright, bye-bye.
All good.
Okay.
I guess we're not getting the key room this time. Damn it. I'll take the antiseptic for the sterilized bandages. Oh, shit. Did not realize there was a second one there. trying to see where this guy is that I can maybe help him. But okay, so nobody used that key yet. Oh, you know what? He might not have a key room. He might have just been going there so that it was so that I wasn't like he wasn't interrupting me. Damn, I was gonna try and grab that guy, but I didn't realize he died in there. But all right, works. Bench we just upgraded, so we're fine there. But oh, dude, it's the amount of rat. So I haven't had too many situations where like people have been ratty in my games, but like the queen matches, absolutely they have been. And like here's the thing, dude, if you put damage into stuff, absolutely feel free to take some, right? Like I'm more than happy to share that loot, because ain't no way I'm carrying all those cores out myself. But dude, there's just so many people that like will legit just sit in the corner and just not do anything. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool, guys. Thanks. I will say it is kind of crazy how cheap some of the energy ammo has become. So like that, at least I'm not spending like ungodly amounts on ammo to make this work when it's just not. When I'm not getting anything in return, you know? Or is it? No, it's the vase that they count. Damn. Ooh. An 8-1 here might be nice. Spoiler alert, it was not. Damn. I'll take the defibs though. I'll take the stims. What do we got here? Rusted shot, rusted shot, rusted shot. I could probably actually just sell the rusted shots. I forget what those sell for, but wouldn't be terrible. Trailblazer blueprint, not what I needed, but sure. Rusted shut again. One more container. Give me some good luck, please. Not exactly what I was hoping. I mean, I'll put the blueprints in my safe pocket. Because why not? Yeah, that should be everything there. All right, cool. Well, we can dip on out of here. Got most of what we needed and could get. So what, loading bay is, yeah, loading bay is still open, but yeah, honestly, I'm liking what I'm seeing narratively. I think they're gonna need, like, I'm gonna need hands-on before I say anything about the actual multiplayer.
Let's go Raider.
And then DMZ I'm looking forward to as well. But MP, we'll see where we go from there. But I love the narratives of the Modern Warfare games, dude. All right, so somebody got all that stuff. What the hell? Ooh. Oh, that could have been bad. Let's check this stuff out. Dude, I love these. I love hearing people's conversations in this game. So funny to me. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Bang. We'll occasionally go to the broker. Interesting. Interesting, Wolf. Does it do it at any other different qualities? Because that feels like just so crazy random if so. I mean, that's kind of every multiplayer for COD, I think. That after a month it loses luster. You could probably say that about most games, to be honest. I think the problem hang on, I don't know what this guy's saying. I feel like one of the problems that modern gaming has is that people want to treat.
I'm gonna leave this right here. There's an Avatar blueprint right there.
I think I should have that one already, but appreciate it, brother. Okay, get another free blueprint, I guess. The thing that I personally think is just everybody wants a game that will keep them entertained forever, when realistically that's like, I personally think the like antithesis of gaming in general. Like, to have that variety, to keep something fresh and new, you need something fresh and new. So like, it's totally natural that like people gravitate towards other things over time, but people act like when games fall off and people get interested in other stuff that like it's the end of the world, you know? But it's just, it's normal, man. Like, if you played one thing forever, you would be inexplicably bored out of your mind, you know? Because it's totally... Oh, I'm so sorry. But you've seen Red Dawn? I don't know that I have. That's so strange, Wolf. That's so strange. I'm glad we kind of like have a resolution though. We at least know what's up now. But well, I mean, that kind of comes back to that same discussion we just had, Jason. Like, I have to ask you, how many hours do you have like of playtime? Because it is, I know myself gotten far more value for $40 than I would have out of most experiences, you know? If I spent $40 on something, I've gotten so much more value out of the playtime of this game compared to, I don't know, like, would be $40. Like, my the pirates aren't great. We'll use that as an example. If I got $40 for pirate tickets, like baseball tickets, you know? Yeah, exactly. See, like, I personally think 175 is phenomenal for a $40 price tag. But it comes down to, like, we shouldn't have any game that keeps us that in, like, nothing's going to hold our attention for that long forever. So I think that it's a varied number on where you are on that spectrum of like, oh, some people can last longer, some people can last shorter, but it comes down to the value proposition of everything. And if you feel like you've gotten value out of it, it's a win-win. But absolutely, I feel you, dude. Like, I have 400-ish hours on this game, but if I wasn't making content on it, probably wouldn't play as much. But I definitely still have gotten my money's worth. I was gonna say movie tickets, Kenny, but I have not been to the movies in so long that I wasn't sure. We pony up for what do you like in terms of like paid DLC expansions? See, that's a whole different topic of discussion that I think that opens up a whole different can of worms of, you could talk then about quality versus quantity. You could talk about content cadence. You could do a lot of stuff, and I think that's all subjective too. Like, I think that a lot of people love this isn't quite freemium, but like the free live service elements of it. But other people would probably, pay up for more DLC to get it a little quicker, to get more in terms of the content itself. But yeah, that's a whole different, I think that's a whole different can of worms, Pandora's box type thing. But might be the last game of the Modern Warfare series. That would be interesting if so, dude. Because I mean, that game, the name prints $1 billion for now Microsoft, but Activision formerly. That, like, that's crazy from a business perspective to give up, but at the same time, from a played out perspective, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, and that's where I'm thankful I'm not in those conversations to have to make those decisions, because I don't know that I could provide a right answer, you know? Man, I gotta go back to the movies. I love the movies. There's a local theater that, like, when we moved here, I was like, I'm gonna be there all the time, and I've gone like once. Yeah, I think the varied playstyles can definitely help with elongating that sort of burn rate on if you get bored with the game or not. But oh, wait. Oh shit, I thought I had the Ultora already. I did not. Cool. Free blueprint from that guy. Hell yeah. Dude, I swore I had that. Yeah, we'll actually break these down and recycle them instead of selling them, so I can get the antiseptic. And then I can make more defibs, I want to say, out of... No, what is it with the... What is it with the... The syringes? I forget what that was. Oh, it just recycles. Okay, never mind. Recycle those because I can always use more parts there. I thought for sure it was going to give me something crafting wise, but again, just doing this in a singular fashion so that I'm mentally taking stock of what I have available. $600. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I definitely, and here's the thing, I think that they should definitely be changing some of the ways we go about the resets. Like, obviously they're making changes to expeditions with the vaults and all that kind of stuff. Blueprints are now readily more accessible in some things like higher tier quests. They're starting to put those more there, starting to get that in some of the projects as well. I just think, personally speaking, we need to see some sort of progression adjustments. For me, at least, the most mundane part about the game, but you go through it every single time you grind up, is quests and the overall progression, like 1 to 75. My thing that I have said from the get-go, since Expedition 1 and the first reset, is I still don't understand why we don't have a new skin for 1 to 75. Like, the Forza skin you can get for level 75 now is the same Forza skin you could get on day 1, theoretically, going to level 75. Like, obviously, there weren't people that were 75 on day 1, but you get what I mean. From the very beginning, it's been that same, even though you've had the reset now 3 to 4. This is your 4th time through progression. So I think that one of the easier remedies would have been to, and can be in the future, is just offering a different like progression and mastery outfit for that with each expedition reset. So like window 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on going forward. You could do the same thing with quests where they're not as repetitive. Like, here's the thing that I have a problem with. Let me see if I can find an example. Yes, perfect example. So this one, this reward I will have gotten 4 times over, 5 times maybe, depending on, again, I don't know where we're at. If the 3, so yes, would have been 4. This I don't get that cosmetic because I already have it unlocked. So like, I would love to see that either change to XP, to a different item to earn, whatever the case. I'm totally fine with like the actual in-game items being something that are still the same, because like at that point you're basically, these are supposed to be build-up mechanisms to teach new players the ropes, but also give them some stuff that can help them out in their overall expeditions, like what they're doing in game. So I don't mind the actual gameplay items, but the things that like you get every single time over and over, again, the perfect example is this one, the cans. Like, you're not getting that new. So I think that would be a great way that they could go forward and change that system. But your vault is Survivor, Anvil, Tempest, Hullcracker, and Medium Mag 3. Honestly, I like that. I like that. I think I'm going to do something similar with Survivor, heavy gun parts, Hullcracker. I currently have the equalizer in there. I don't necessarily know if I need that. And honestly, if I did that, it would probably be smart to like put a Queen Core in as well, just so that I could like actually craft one, you know. But what's up, Slap? How you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, I say there's too little of them, and there's just, it's, the repetition of them is a turn off, I think, personally. But I would say, have you been doing much for the have you been doing much for the what's it called? Like the hurricane and stuff like that? Because you'll find that a decent bit in the residential containers there, but dialing the snap hook game, I definitely need to do that too, man. Solos v squads, I think, could be a definite challenge and might be rewarding and beneficial if you can pull it off. I'll be honest, I don't I don't trust myself enough to not get absolutely steamrolled if I tried that. So I give mad props if you do decide to go for that. Yeah, I would say they're great for the teaching moment, but again, after the second time you do them end up, it's more of the same, and then it's too repetitive in my opinion. But Survivor, Hullcracker, Extended Media Mag 3, Compensator 3, Snap. Honestly, yeah, Compensator 3 is also a very good one to put in there. Run so much blueprint hunting and I can't find it. Yeah, that is unfortunate in that case then. All right, so we don't really have much that we can go. We can do Riven Tides. Get some more arc parts, but like I feel like everybody else is gonna be doing that. I don't know. Yeah, no, I get that as well, Wolf. 100%, dude. 100%. I actually need to take a look and take stock of what I do not have blueprint wise, because like we're kind of close without even trying. Like 60 out of 83, 23 left is not bad for what, still like a month left in the season. What do we got for? Yeah, over a month left until the expedition window even opens up, and then however long that decides to be, whether it's 5 days like initially intended or the 2 weeks that we had recently with the damage challenge. We've made some good progress. I truly don't know what I need next, because I just have not paid attention to, like, I haven't been marking it off. But what's up, Spoon? How you doing, brother? We are doing well. How are you doing, my man? What's the biggest change you want in the game? Off the top of my head, because I really love the Expedition Vault blueprint, or Expedition Vault, not blueprints, Expedition Vault system they've introduced. So I think honestly one of my biggest remaining problems is, yeah, still the repetition of each expedition, where it doesn't feel fresh, it just feels monotonous. I think that would probably be one of the pain points that I'd like to see. There again, we can remedy that by changing the rewards for your 1 to 75. You can change it with the quests and make those a bit more enticing. Maybe have different quests for Expedition 1, Expedition 2, Expedition 3, and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be a lot of work and a lot of things to end up putting into play, because like that in and of itself just is so many more. So behind the scenes, like think of it as like a cork board with like A and B string attaching. When you have so many things that the string starts to overlap and get tangled, like that is a developmental nightmare for making sure everything works. So I don't know if we'd like 60 quests per expedition would be something that like would even be feasible, or like it'd be insane, but like I think it'd be cool if they could pull that off, so that again you don't have the same feeling every single time. Plus it's a way to explore the story and the lore a lot more than at that point. So I think progression is one of those things that I would definitely adjust first and foremost. There was the leaked mention of like a clans type system, which I think is just going to be akin to the finals progression system there, but that'll be another thing you can probably grind out if that happens as it appeared to be. That's likely going to be in the October update, if it comes at all. But I think, yeah, I think the reason to keep playing after each wipe, starting a new raider, is the thing that they should tackle the most for the longevity of the game when it comes to core systems. Goose, how you doing, brother? How you doing? That's fair. Yeah, I also think that it's on players to adapt their play styles to be something that isn't just so you're just going through the motions, but In and out in solos versus in solos v squads. Yeah, that'd be a nice bit of challenge there. But oh, I appreciate that, Slap. Thank you. Failed my mission when I'm caught by Ark and Ark raiders. Or in other raiders. Okay, so what do we want to do here now? We can end up fighting more. I'm a little disappointed because I was kind of hoping that there would be some hour of a matriarch or a queen, but that's also on me for not paying attention to the publicly posted API of the conditions. It happens. Riventide's Night Raid I have a couple of keys for, but maybe we'll just do Riventides here. Let's do Riventide. Do I want to take in the Equalizer or do I want to take in my Hull Cracker? Because I have a ton of energy ammo, not a ton of launcher ammo. Let's do the let's do my Anvil and my Equalizer. How about that? Do that Anvil we just dropped. I'm an idiot. I'm going the wrong way. I really should put a silencer 2 on that, to be totally honest with you. I have a new shield I'm gonna put on there. We'll do Equalizer. We'll do that. We'll do hatch key as well to get out of there. I can do that. Not bad, not bad. Let's bring in some more heals just because I feel like we're gonna need to use them. We're good on surge rechargers there, and I think we're solid. I think that's really all we need. But always sus, mostly hostile. Okay, I would say that is the question that I've had too, because like you're taking a balancing system to account for 3 different raiders matchmaking and going into solo, so really is like your solo matchmaking rating is almost irrelevant because you're just getting matched up with that potential of people that are not chill. Although honestly that might be a lot of fun now if again it's that situation of shooting back and not shooting first is something that is not credited against you, but smoke grenade is so Stella is great for that. Let me see if I can get this real quick. Right in the loading bay, these sides and then underneath will all have industrial style containers that you can end up having a better chance of getting stuff in there, because it's the smoke grenade is a part of the industrial loot pool, but that's like the most focused and everything is going to be industrial in that area. So that's where I usually find mine, if I'm not mistaken, unless I'm just misremembering and the smoke grenade could be no, smoke grenade is not a quest one. No, it's not. Okay, but yeah, I'd check there. All right, so we got the Equalizer and the Anvil for just our everyday, our average everyday stuff here. Walk softly, carry a big stick doctrine. Hey, I like it. I like that mentality. Not gonna have any objections from me, I'll tell you that. All right, so I just want to see real quick if we have I was actually insane if we didn't get caught there. What? Hello. Sorry, we used 3 shots, took it out in 2. It all equaled out, you know? I would say that's honestly, that's what I love about everybody in this chat is we're all just chill. We're here for a good time, hanging out, you know. All here for the love of the game, you know. All right, let's looks like somebody's over there fighting the vaporizer, so let's see if we can get something. Bombardier. Ooh, leaper. I have not fought a leaper with the anvil or with the equalizer. Missed, nerd. Yeah, it's right. Run away. Take another stab at it. Let's see what happens. All right, I'll be honest. I think Hall Cracker is probably the move compared to Equalizer on this. Is not doing it. Oh. Not doing a lot of damage comparatively. Yeah, like this is now 3 mags it's gonna take. I mean, a 4th mag. Not worth. Wow, that took... Actually, I did not need to repair that just yet. Or, reload. That was... Yeah, okay. I can confidently say I've never fought, the leaper with that, so... 4.5... Yeah, I would say that was... Not efficient, we'll tell you that. Not efficient. And I'm gonna get 1 core out of this, probably. Alright, so duly noted. What we want to do for that, and when we go for cores like this, we're gonna go for just the regular old Hall Cracker. Old faithful. You know, I kind of hate to reset now because I want good screenshots and everything, you know. But like, damn. Interesting. So I guess it's just a YouTube thing, I guess, because like I haven't gotten any warnings just yet on my side, but I'm also not saying that it's not possible. Hello. So we got the leaper. I don't see any bombardier and or bastion here. It's possible it's up this way. Oh, uh-oh. Nice. Possible it's over this way. We'll have to see. No, I do think that unfortunately the Hall Cracker is probably still the way to go. Scrape the knee on the way down. Yep, I got a boo-boo. Gotta put a bandage on that. So nothing over there. Strangely empty raid here. Odd. Just because I'm curious. And it seems like it'd be a good hiding spot. There is a... Somebody already beat me to it, damn it. I was like, I wonder if there's a weapon case up here. Yeah, so I don't see anything. That's crazy. Good enough in 1080. Oh, that's good at least. So maybe it's just truly a YouTube thing, which is unfortunate, but all right, we're gonna probably dip here because I don't want to deal with the Rocketeer, but I want the screenshot of this. Oh, this bitch is angry. Holy shit. Holy shit. That guy's so crazy so fast. I forgot there was a comment below me. Oh, that's funny. I just wanted to see what that was gonna do, like how much damage that would do to the Rocketeer. Not enough, but okay, so we're gonna swap back from our equalizer to the hull cracker, unfortunately, because that's gonna, I mean, that means we're gonna have to use so much more ammo and buy a lot more ammo, which is unfortunate. Cycle that down to crude explosives. Sell that. Sell these. Yeah, we'll just bring the hull cracker back out. There we go. And I think that should be just fine and dandy. I don't need the rascal, but yeah, and that's kind of like where all our lobbies lie squarely in, and why I'm cool with it is because like I don't worry, but again, I still like the idea of some threat, you know. But no, I feel you on that 100%. 100%. Let's see where we at here. Oh, I wanted to bring more. I don't know if I need more surge rechargers. Let me see if I can actually make more firstly. Oh yeah, we definitely can. Can make a ton more. Ooh, nice that we have that, because I can so I should be fine on advanced mechanical components, but it wouldn't hurt to have more. I say as I have ungodly amounts. What? Yeah, 55. We're fine. So I can make a bunch more electrical components, which will be nice. Then we can make a bunch more surge rechargers. Because I honestly use surge rechargers more than regular shield rechargers more often than not. So it's nice to have, yeah, more of those. We'll bring another hatch key in. Probably buy some more or craft more, but... What's up, Rory? How you doing, man? When you play a different game? When there's a game that speaks to me. I was actually... So... Had it been like the off day of when I wasn't going to stream on YouTube as well, I was considering doing a second channel stream and a Twitch stream, the multi-streaming still, but just on a different location, of like 007 First Light. And I also still want to play Lego Batman as well too, which is unfortunate that like right now I don't have a lot of time in real life, but I have Forza, I have Lego Batman, and I have 007 First Light that I've wanted to play, and I've played only a little bit of Forza. I think I've put like 10 hours in on that launch weekend, and that's all I was able to do, which is unfortunate. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna hit the bathroom. All right. So we'll give this another go here now, just with the rocket launcher rather than our equalizer. And we'll go for that. We'll try and get our last expedition vault here. First Light is an awesome story. And see, that's what I love to hear, dude. That's what I'd love to hear. Yeah, I would say it is on Game Pass. I only ended up getting it on PC though. Oh, all right, let's get her going. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna record that. That I got the screenshots that I wanted for future thumbnails. Rusted tools. I'll take the batteries actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that. Let's swing by and see if there is anything at the front of hotel, or I guess front or back of hotel. I don't know what I'd consider that, but wow, okay, nothing. Interesting. All right, well, I guess we're running simulator again for a bit. Runs really well on PC, but it's also probably hardware dependent. My PC is insanely overkill, so it's if it ran poorly, we'd have a problem. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, come on. I did not miss that. Surveyor there. Partially want to take that out because it's only one hall cracker shot right now. Well, it actually went away now. Hello. Really? All right, I'm just in Comet Central over here, I guess. He's actually going the other way, so it might be... No, nothing down here. Oh, this guy got the leaper. He got the leaper. All good, all good, all good. I hear Bastion and or Bombardier. As I see the spotters now. All right, and the Bastion's fighting somebody over there, so this is unfortunate. We're definitely in a lobby where there's a lot of people going for what we're going for. try and get my way over to here. Get the spotters away from me. I just gave this guy a freebie. Give me 1 second here, chat. I know I'm missing some messages. Excellent work, sir. Excellent work, my man. All right, I got the one stealth for that. You're all good with the rest, man. I couldn't talk. I sound like an idiot half the time when I go on game chat. I'll let that guy have the rest of that. That's all good. Yeah, it's fair. I would say, yeah, the Jupiter and/or Hullcracker is definitely something you want to keep stowed. Although they'll see it on your back too, so if they're paying enough attention. Ah, I got that already. Damn. See, I like the Equalizer for the Queen and Matriarch. I like the Hullcracker for about everything else. Personally speaking, at least, but. I actually... Jeez, Bert. Chill. It is actually kind of fascinating to me because I had not fought a Leaper with an Equalizer yet. So that last raid that we just did there, that was the first time I tried that. And I cannot believe how inefficient it was. Oh, nope. Like that was wildly inefficient. Took 4.5 energy mags to end up taking out a Leaper. Something I could do within 10 Hullcracker rounds. This is the other dog, Bert. That would have been great. No, we got our dogs are Bert and Loki. Loki was legitimately like so mischievous that he fit his name perfectly when he was a pup. But he's I mean, he's still a little psychotic, but he's definitely the more calm one, which is hilarious. Given that like I know what he was. Start juice. Honestly, the kettle. I don't think I've used it since they changed the fire rate on it. Oh, somebody's already got these. Damn. I don't even know why I'm looking for these. I'm just like trying to kill time, I guess, until a respawn happens here. You got that one, but not that. Okay. I mean, just a whole lot of weird looting here. Oh, he's right here. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. You?
Not too bad.
PvE lobbies are so chill, dude. So chill. So chill. I almost feel like I should just dip on out of here again, because we are just going to have people that are contesting each of these spawns. But I feel like that's also going to be everything that we have all day. Oh. Oh, I tried to thread that perfectly. I missed it just by a hair. Wait, what did Peanut play? Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna be waiting for a respawn here, and it's just not gonna work out too well. Hey, Bert. What's up, dude? My only thing that right now I'm partially trying to keep an eye on him is I would like for him to let me know when he has to go outside, because he was very good, and then just the last 2 days he's been reverting back to just peeing on everything. we had to throw out one of our pillows for our couch that was like our favorite pillow, because it was so comfortable. I came out yesterday to like do something. I look in the living room. I'm like, it smells weird in here. I go and like sniff around a little bit. I'm like, is it this? And when I went to pick it up to check, it was legitimately like heavy with piss. Like, Jesus, dude. Oh, you're good. Dog cam, maybe. We do have the new wide angle we can play with. Here, I'll show. Wait, I have. No. There we go. Oh my God, that guy got. I think he was trying to get out anyway, so I think he's fine, but like... Yeah, okay, he got out. I was gonna say, I'll defib him, but like, I think he was trying to get out anyway, but... Leaper! Get over here, buddy. Me and you. It's always been Leaper. Oh, had ammo. I don't know how that one missed. Give me a second here. Oh-ho! Faking me out. I see how you do it. Might have just almost jumped right into that. You had me thinking you're going one way and you went the other. I would say Shredder, that trial is probably easiest on... Stella. Not the only way. Found a couple of kinetics in the time spent looking for the stacking yard. I would say, yeah, that area is actually really nice for the spawns on those. Not a guarantee, but it is one of the hot zones, it appears, which is cool. Ooh, I'll take another leaper cell, or pulse unit rather. Again, because I usually only. Hey, we got 3. Oh, that's a win, baby. That's a win. Usually only ever get 1, dude. Hell yeah. I love that. Camera froze? You're right. You're right. Good call. Good call. Thank you. I'm actually just really good at not talking. I'm like really good at keeping my facial... Uh-oh. That could have been bad because I was pulling up the stream health again. I love the Hall Cracker so much, dude. Uh-oh. Missed those shots. So the one puppy is newer, yes. I think we've had him for a month or so. So he's acclimated, but like he's still a puppy. Ooh, surveyor, can I snipe this thing from here? Yes, I should be able to. Okay, what? To the core, that's usually a one-shot. Unless I was just slightly off and I didn't get the core, which is possible, but I'm so sorry, Wolf. I'm so sorry, dude. All right. Nah. Ooh, there is a bastion though. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. This guy's shooting at it. Back on me. I mean, wild. Excellent work, fellas. We'll just drop that. So I'll leave you guys to it. I wonder if I am having some technical difficulties still. I don't know. Hopefully not. Automatic sliding doors. Yeah, I would say that might be the approach they take. I honestly haven't paid attention to it enough. Oh. I feel really sus looting this guy. I feel really sus looting this guy. Honestly, though, he wasn't picked as clean as I. Unless you're talking about the Bastion, in which case. Oh boy. I thought there was a player at first that shot me. I was like, what? Where did you come from? Oh, he's down there. I was like, where is this guy? But okay, so I don't know if it's I don't know if this is a YouTube thing or if it's a me thing, because I haven't seen anything on my end happen, but I've heard that from a couple of people. Yo, Jake from State. Oh, I'm so sorry, I almost missed that. Jake, thank you for the prime, brother. Or the tier 1. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the fam. Hope you enjoy the new sub badge and the emotes. Much appreciated. Full lobbies of PvE players with a single honestly, that could be a pretty good like LTM if they wanted to do that. I feel like that'd be really cool. All right, so hey, appreciate you, man. How you doing? Okay, so we'll put some of these in storage. We got a hatch key still that we could have used. I'm gonna recycle that for more advanced. Ooh, we are getting close to... I'm gonna actually recycle that for the metal parts. We are getting close to running out of space in our stash, which is unfortunate. Recycle this down for the crude explosives so I can make more launcher ammo soon. Where are we at chemical wise? Because I should be able to make a decent bit there. I don't think we'll just use chemicals to craft these. We'll do that, and then let's see where we can go for ammo. It's 54. That's a decent bit. 162. That's not, honestly, not a bad haul there. I can live with that because we ended up getting like 4 more stacks out of that, I think. So I can live with that. That's fine. Oh, we just been chilling, dude. Just been chilling, playing some Arc Raiders. Modern Warfare 4, though, I'm interested in campaign so far, and I'm interested in DMZ with regards to what they reveal on the 7th or whatever. MP, I just need to get hands on because I'm not really into like the multiplayer loop as much anymore as of the last couple of years, but no globes. I don't remember what do I need for my project. Actually, I think it's the ships is what I needed for the turbine compressor. Is going to be an interesting one because I'm going to probably have to just do a bunch of courier runs for that because ain't no way I'm actually going to fight the turbines that because they don't drop nearly as much turbine compressors as they should for a big arc like that. And then the epic ships is what I'm going to also need to be on the lookout for. Everything else is relatively straightforward and pretty easy to do, but want to know what price did to make him go rogue? Well, I think it's truly like I think they're going to bring back the whole disavowed thing from like the original Modern Warfare trilogy. I think Price is going to be disavowed because I mean he straight up murdered Shepard, so he's probably on the run for that. And then I don't know, he's probably, I'm thinking it might be like a PMC style thing where like he's wanted but he's still doing military style covert ops for a high bidder perhaps. But what's up, Oscar? How you doing, brother? Welcome. Have I tried the hell you talking Hell Let Loose? I have not. I've wanted to, but I just didn't have the time this weekend. And I wanted to stream again today. And I don't think I'm gonna have too much time tonight or tomorrow. Tonight I've got some stuff, family. Tomorrow, I'm seeing one of my friends. Okay, so we just had 2 friends that had kids like within a week. So I'm seeing one of the newborns tomorrow. But I've heard, so Hell Let Loose is an awesome game, but I've heard that this one is very mixed, and that might be a positive spin on it. As in, like, it just doesn't seem ready yet. Yeah, Electric Storm is probably going to be the way to go. I mean, you might get lucky in regular husks, or regular couriers, rather, like in regular raids, but it's just going to be... Honestly, that should be one of those things that if I find it, I just stash it away and don't pay attention to it and do not sell it for the Expedition Vault slots, but... Yeah, I'm so fascinated why that's happening though, Fjord, because like it shouldn't be like you shouldn't have to sacrifice quality for that type of thing, but yeah, vaporizer cores are also great for the trader stuff because they're the best bang for your buck in terms of like price per stack. But what do we got here? 118,000. I'm not getting rid of those cores though. We might not get to the 5th one today, and that's fine. Is what it is. Oh, so other people have been having issues with YouTube too? Okay, that's nice at least that it's not just me. Because I've had, dude, I've had so many issues with my ISP lately that like I get terrified it's truly just me and an isolated to my connection type of thing. But to hear that other people are having at least makes me feel like I'm not crazy. He didn't murder Shepard, he simply liberated his brain. I mean, that's one way to look at it. I don't know if the US government would feel the same way, but all right, so we got, what do we got next? We got hidden bunker on spaceport next. I don't know what the minor map condition is, but we'll queue up for one more Riven Tides here, and I'm gonna hit the bathroom once again. Been drinking caffeine all day again. It's killing me, chat. Oh, just in time. Perfect. Perfect. The YouTube issue? Okay, well, again, it's at least nice to hear that. At least nice to have the sort of confirmation at that point, but which sucks because like I love streaming on YouTube. I love having like everything all in one location. I just feel like that's nice. I might have to reach out to I know Tom loosely, like we're mutuals. Like it might, we know of each other, we've met a few times at events, but it's also like I don't know, it still could potentially be like a random cold call type of DM, you know, if I'm like, hey man, how'd you fix this? So don't see anything over in hotel, don't see anything immediately here. Oh, I lied, there's a bastion right here. I'm a dummy. Ow. How does that not fire? Give me 1 second here. Yeah, say he. Nice. This is very acrobatic. I should have at least 1 core out of this. Yeah. If I get 1 more core, I'm fine with that. Like, I don't want to ever be like greedy. There we go. Hang on 1 second. I need to take the dog out real quick. He has been. Never mind. We're good, chat. We're good. So we have like bells set up on the door that they can They can tap whenever they need to go outside, but they're actually just like wrestling right next to it and hit one, so we're fine. We are good to go. Let's do the wolf pack over that. And get rid of that though. Don't need any of that. Cool. Cool there, cool. Oh, dude, they duke it out 24/7. Honest to God, it's crazy that they have as much energy as they do. I don't understand how it's possible. Excuse me. Damn. I don't see any spotters over there, so I don't know. I don't know if we have any bombardiers. Oh, there you are. What's up, Bert? Is that a silencer 3 on the arpeggio? That's insane. If so, like, what a combo. Like, that seems like such a waste. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but what kind of dogs are they? 2 pit bulls. 2 pit bull mixes though. They're like really small compared to what a pit bull normally is. Energy at 5 a.m. today. Oh, dude, that would be. I love my sleep. So as much as I love animals as well, I'd be like, please go back to bed. All right, I don't know if these guys are actually trying to. They keep ringing the bells. I don't know if they're just playing around or what they're doing. I might exfil and go take them out real quick, just to be. Actually, I have a hatch key. I could. I don't know. We'll wait. Dude, I love pit bulls. They are the friendliest dogs that get the worst rap. Wait, which one? What are you talking about here? 7, 6. God damn it! Seriously, Wolf? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know why this is happening. Exactly, Falcon. Exactly. It's literally how you raise the dogs. That's all it is. Let's wrap this here, and then I'll be right back. I apologize for the delay here, but I'm gonna make sure that we're all good. Oh, they do have tons of energy to spare. We're back. I swear, we're back. We're back. We're back. I'm so sorry. Oh, we're back. Oh. All right, cool. Oh, 100% dynamite. 100%. All right, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. All right, so we have a few skill points I can use. I really don't know what I want to do. Maybe like I mean, I can max that, which is fine. This is such a weird skill tree I've had this expedition, and I don't know why I've done it this way, because like it's not anything that is like great for any particular gameplay experience. Ooh, buried city uncovered caches is pretty solid. We can work towards our I wanted to sell that. We can work towards getting more of our gun part blueprints, and potentially maybe even, you know, a duplicate of the heavy, which I've been looking for. Gonna recycle these down into metal parts so I can end up making more mechanical components. I have so many metal. Wow, we have a lot of metal parts. Yeah, we do. But also, like, look at how many. I still have so many gun parts, simple gun parts. I just need I need more. I need more of the blueprints to craft and get those out of the way. $30 there. Let's do 20 more. All right, and then we can start really repairing stuff if we need to. Like 78 mechanical advance. We're fine. We're fine. And then we'll swap to actually getting some more stims, and then we'll be fine with that too, that we can just now kind of go on a roll here for uncovered caches. What's up, Merlin? How you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, brother? All right, here we go. All right, we actually got some nice spawns for ashes here. Could be some out in here.
This is Celeste speaking. Just a gentle reminder to keep an eye out for those salvage sites for Tianwen. It may be just what we need to get her to pull her weight.
Really? There's usually a spot right in here. Huh. Weather's finally nice. Nice. Yeah, we're finally getting some nicer weather. We had a like week of rain straight, but how do you get so many guns? Mostly crafting or like raider caches and other containers. I do so much looting that it's just one of those things you come across quite a bit. I mean, 10 is a solid amount here. Bettina blueprint though. Damn. Take the moss. I can't complain about that. So there's usually a spawn there sometimes. I guess we'll just wrap around here. We'll just wrap a bit. This area is where there's a lot of the condensed area of the spawns. And I haven't seen anybody try and contest me just yet for these, which is nice. Oh, one up here. Heard that ticking. There might be one further back too, because there's one that sometimes spawns deep, which is an odd location because it's in the middle of nowhere. I will take more complex gun parts, man. That is honestly, because I've been selling so many of them in the past, I'm more than okay with getting them again because I'm actually crafting things that require complex gun parts. So that's a win. I'll not complain about that right now. Saves me quite a bit because I don't again have the light or here it is. Light or medium gun part blueprints. The lights, fine. I mean, I don't need to, but like, doesn't hurt to try and breach this. Maybe we get lucky and we get like one of those turbine compressors. Conveyor belt's not bad. That'll resell pretty nicely. Not as good as everything else because it's a rare, but you get the point. A couple of spawns that can happen here, but it doesn't sound like I'm getting any of them. I wonder if somebody spawned up here and got this area's worth. Nope. So there's the spawn point's right here, and there's one that's right here that's untouched. Oh, give me something good here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. You know, sometimes we can hope, but that's all it's gonna be. Another one over here. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm surprised that nobody's really going for these in this lobby. Usually somebody would get some of these. Like, I don't usually get halfway around the map before. Damn. Just a bummer that the only blueprint I found so far is a Bettina blueprint. Duplicate for one. I will say though, like it's not gonna make my top 5 for like the expedition vault, like thinking about what I want to bring over, but I will say it's a contender for like top 10 maybe now because of the buffs they've had to it recently, which is nice. If they somehow would give us 10 expedition slots, might make the cut. Top 5 now. Where are we going here? Come on. Nope, not hearing anything. Thought I heard one for here, because there can be one that spawns here, but I have not seen one. I have not seen this spawn in a long time. Hello. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Dweeb? How you doing, man? Oh, I could give a lot of tips. That's a loaded question. I'm not entirely sure where you want me to start with it, but is there anything in particular having any issues with like getting acclimated to, or? Oh, I thought I heard one, but I'd say for a first-time player, though, quests are actually really beneficial to help you learn the ropes, get you some easy stuff to get loaded up on with your inventory. Kind of just like build you up as you go along. Plus, you get a little bit of the story, which is cool. Other than that, though, I would probably say that, I mean, if you're somebody that wants to loot up. Wait. Hang on. Okay, cool. I heard one back here and over there too, so it's gonna be a little two for one. What? What? Oh my god, are we for real? I mean, that's actually kind of crazy. Figure it out. Come on. Jeez. Wait, did I hear another one? I might have, might not have. No, I didn't. I only heard that one behind me. Not only was in front of me too, which is weird. But no, if you wanna try and PvP, PvE, there's like very distinct, I guess, play styles that you'll come in contact with. PvE though is, you can take some time to learn the looting patterns and everything, and we've not to try and like be like, hey, check out the videos, but like there's a lot of information to understand the logic of looting. We have videos on the channel and stuff that break down like how to find every blueprint kind of thing, because you'll start to see patterns of like loot is in specific loot pools, different types of containers. And once you just, at that point, it's kind of just, you play the game, you learn the repetition of it, you pick up on those patterns here and there, that it becomes much easier. PvP, it depends on if you want to have the drop on players, if you want to go in guns blazing, shooting and everything, because there's absolutely a way you can play like the stealth killer in this game, but also if you want to just rush into everything, you can do that as well. Loot wise, what are some good places to start looking? I think if you're looking for cash, Buried City is very good for Grandioso Apartments, has a lot of trinkets. You can get a lot of good stuff that's worthwhile in Plaza Rosa. Space Travel and Hospital both have items that are very useful for not only gameplay, but also useful to resell. Buried City is honestly like my favorite map. So there are hot zones that you can get very high tier loot, sometimes in Plaza Rosa Pharmacy, sometimes in the pharmacy right here in Piazza Arbusto. A2 Apartments right here is also one of those locations that has higher tier spawn chances, but you're not guaranteed any of those, unfortunately. It's just like the odds are a bit better. If you're looking to kit yourself with weapons and things like that instead of having to craft them, what I'm doing where I'm going around and finding caches, that's something that can be beneficial as well, because it will usually give you healing, it'll usually give you utility, it'll usually give you a weapon as well. So you can kind of pad your inventory a little bit without having to do any crafting stuff. Blueprints obviously are a big help because then you can craft things on demand. And those, again, that's one of those things that like blueprints fall into a specific loot pool of stuff. Come on, give me a blueprint here. That's not the patina, please. Damn, I'm getting unlucky with these caches on this raid. All right, we'll grab some mullion. Stock up on this for a little bit here. All right, we still have a few more locations we could end up seeing caches. I'm genuinely amazed though that we have not had people contesting these. We haven't run into one other raider that's just running these for these raider caches. I've gotten every single one that I've come across, which for uncovered caches is unreal. So, okay, so we're back to where we started on our spawn. We can go inward a little bit because there's a few that can spawn inside. I think that was a raider that just got killed there by like a raider. Unless that was just wild timing. Huh. Guess we'll keep our eyes peeled, you know? What's up, Slot? How you doing, man? Time for the blue light 6 blueprint. Honestly, dude, I get so sad whenever I see those. Like, obviously, yes, for 100% it's nice, because then you just check one off the box, but, like... Damn it. Alright, so no spawn there. So yeah, I'll take the complex gun parts. Put those in the safe pocket. Honestly, Falcon, yep. Exactly. Exactly. So the last couple of blueprints or caches we could see here will be right in here, but I don't know if we'll actually... Yeah, I'm not hearing it. Because we came up this way. Alright, so... Oh, actually, sorry, I'm thinking that was Grandioso. It is not. There's still a chance. Small one, albeit, but a chance. It's going well, Slot. How you doing, my man? Alright, so I think we're out of luck on the caches. I think we actually hit every single cache, which is crazy. Maybe save for like one or two that are more inward. Like there's one that's in Murano Park, I believe. But okay, that was looted. Figured so. I can't tell if this was somebody that was fighting here or if it's an actual like dual player. So I'm gonna put the kinetic converter in my safe pocket just in case, you know. Hello.
Let's go.
I don't trust this real quick, chat. Yeah, the fact that this was called and nobody's here little weird, but we got out. We're good. We're fine. We're all good. All good. All good, all good, all good. We'll put that back on. The hatch key back on. Give me 1 second here, dudes. Just checking because I hadn't heard my one dog in a little while, but he's just out. He's just outside laying on his outdoor bed. He's just chilling. We will sell this. Save the shield. Sell. What? This only recycles to what? Arc alloy and mechanical components. I'll just sell it. I'm not that in need of mechanical components, as we showcased earlier. Killer hurricane run. Oh, dude, hell yeah. That's actually like, that's a ridiculous haul. That is very good. Hell yeah, dude. Love that for you. And we can run uncovered caches again. We can run that again, I guess. Hopefully get something a little better this time around, but you know what? If we're doing that, I'm just gonna bring my anvil just in case. Again, not that I don't trust our lobbies, but like, why risk it, you know? Be able to chill the rest of the day. Honestly, yeah, that's whenever we take ours for a walk, they usually are just like, they're so tired after the fact. I feel like it's taken a little longer for me to find matches recently. I don't know if that's just me or if chicken quesadilla sounds so good. I had a granted it was like a Campbell soup, but I had a chicken tortilla soup today for lunch. It's so good, dude. I love me anything like anything like that is so good. What's up, Dork? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. We are doing we're doing some right now raider cache runs to see if we can end up getting any blueprints that we may need. We still need the light and medium gun parts, but if I end up getting another heavy gun parts, I'm totally fine with that as well, because I'll put that right into my expedition vault, because I use the heavy gun parts so much in this game. So yeah, for this we're doing a little loot run. We were doing some big arc hunting earlier, but we were kind of running into everybody doing the same thing a little bit, so we just were like, oh, uncovered cache at the moment, so may as well give that a go. Don't hear anything here, so we'll go and check up front a little bit, but same for me with the queue times. Yeah, I wonder if that's like, I wonder what that, the purpose, or not purpose, the reasoning behind that is. Oh, dude, and it was a chunky soup. I love me some Campbell's chunky soup, dude. Used to live on that stuff. Okay, so no spawn there. No spawn here. Off to a great start. 0 for 3 on the normal locations. Unfortunately, Fearless, I do not have one. That would be going right into my expedition vault if I did. I used quite a few. I used a handful of keys today trying to get another one, but no luck. Aha! Our first cache out here. Let's go. Come on, give me something good, baby. Give me something good. Not good. I'll take the processors just because why not? Helps with any augments I may need. Nope, nothing out here. Problem is, like, you have to go zigging and zagging back and forth with this area in particular. Because, like, they can spawn all the way up to here. They can spawn all the way back there. Have an extra for your vault. You lucky dog, you. I mean, good lord, we are... not in a great spot right now. What's up, Wes? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Raids have been solid today. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy, but hey, man, that's... we will take that any day, though. Any day that it's normal and chill, it's better than it being bad, you know? I feel like I hear him. Did I hear him back here? I swore I heard one pinging from there, but I guess not. That can be a spawn too. Not that, dude, we have not lucking out right now on our... oh, nope. Fat fingered my Q. We are not lucking out right now at these spawn points. I'll tell you that. Not lucking out. We used all our luck in finding them last raid, I guess, because we found legitimately every one, but good lord. Yeah, we are, wow. Okay. I'm gonna check this bell tower. There's sometimes is a, there's sometimes is a weapon cache that can spawn up here. What's up, Dazzle? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? We're just kind of honestly just looking to look. It was uncovered caches. We were having some contested locations with arc fights that I'm like, man. That while we had the opportunity here, I was like, well, may as well. May as well. We can try and grab some more gun part blueprints if those pop up. If I can get a duplicate heavy, so be it. You know? I would not be opposed to a duplicate heavy gun part blueprint. One on the entire map. I know, it's crazy right now. I think we hit every possible spawn last raid though. So I mean, I guess it's kind of karma. It evens out, but what are we doing? This is crazy. Yeah, I didn't hear any of those potential 3 spawns up there. I actually have not seen those spawns in a long time, which makes me wonder if they adjusted the spawns of some of these, that they're like not in the rotation anymore. But time to rock the receding hairline. Why? So it can be just like me? No, but I have considered, there's a couple of skins that I actually have like been like, oh dude, I love that skin. The one with like the digital mask I really like. I might toss that one on. I don't know, I just feel like I'm so connected to this Raider skin that I have to keep it, you know? It's a part of me. I can't believe we're having this bad of luck. This is insane. Mr. Forehead Streamer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. No, I have. So thankfully I haven't had any real issues with a receding hairline, but I have found, my wife will love to point out that she's found a few grays in my hair. I'm like, shut up. You did not. It doesn't exist. I'm getting old, chat. I'm getting old. What are you barking at, Bert, huh? Hey, let's chill, man. Luis, I've heard that from a couple of people so far, which is really annoying and unfortunate, dude. I do apologize. I think it is a YouTube thing, not something that's really in my control. Bert, because I don't have anything health-wise. Hey, you can't be doing that here. You can't be making this much noise. You can't be doing that. I'm trying to do my job. I gotta do my job so that we can pay for your food. Yeah, but no, I've heard a couple of people say that already, which is really unfortunate. I'm hoping that's something that YouTube's aware of, but the young status strikes again, right? Dude, we have legitimately only seen one cache, this entire uncovered cache. This is absurd. Somebody already got this. I might just reset, to be honest with you. Single long ass gray hair, dude. So okay, so speaking of single long hairs, I will get that from time to time. The one I think that was, I forget, it was like on my, if it was on my wrist or if it was on my hand, but like, you know, like it's shorter hair by comparison. This thing was like 6 inches long, and I'm like, where did this come from? How, like, what? Yeah, we're just gonna reset because we have not gotten anything out of this. I appreciate it, Luis. Appreciate you guys. Again, I'm so sorry because like I know from a viewer perspective, that's got to be annoying. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll just reset here. May as well. Might have to wrap stream a little earlier today, chat. Just because I got some stuff going on that me and the wife are going to see some family later. But I'm just happy that we got to stream again today because I got a little worried that we weren't going to have time for the to finish out the month to go again. But I wanted to get at least one more in, you know? Wanted to get at least one more in. Probably not going to be live tomorrow. Our next stream actually beyond today might be Tuesday. Unfortunately, a two-day off period. I've been trying to keep it as much as possible to every other day, or honestly, we had a stint there where we did like 3 or 4 days in a row. it's now giving it for the expedition vault. We'll see. We have a lot of time. Before I need to consider that. We still got like 37 days and a few hours and change before the window opens up. So we're okay for the time being, but 2 off days we riot. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. We'll do that. I think that I should be able to craft a bunch of... Be able to craft antiseptic for more of the durable stuff. Oh, God. Gonna use all of my chemicals for this. But we can finally use some of our durable cloth because I've not been using any of that, dude. Like... Oh, and we are approaching stash hell again. That's unfortunate. Trying my best for consistency for a fellow raider. I appreciate it, Logan. I appreciate it, my man. How many expansion slots do you have, and what is your favorite method to farm large arc parts? Great question. We have 4 unlocked currently. We are very close to the 5th, but we haven't really actively been trying a whole ton. And honestly, I'm not going to probably use the matriarch and the queen cores just so I can end up having the ability to craft on a whim more of my Aphelions or Jupiters, or Equalizers rather. Because I do really love I really do love playing with those for queens and like the matriarchs, they're way better. I would honestly say though, like for things like the other cores outside of the legendary cores, I still think the Hallcracker's the best weapon to use. So it's weird because like we went in and I actually fought my first leaper with an equalizer. We're what, 7 months into the game, and I've never done that, hilariously. And it took 4.5 to take out 4.5 mags to take out a leaper, which is not efficient at all. I can do that within like 8 to 10 rounds of a Hallcracker. But for the actual cores themselves to end up getting the Expedition Vault, I would say your best bet for pure efficiency is, I'd recommend at least, the Bombardier cells or Bastion cells. Vaporizer regulators are technically your best bang for your buck for how many you can stack and how valuable those stacks are. It's what, 3 per stack and 6,000, so 18,000 per stack you can have versus like 11,000 for a Queen Reactor. Bombardiers, Bastions, Leaper Pulse units, Rocketeer drivers, those are 3,000 for 3 each, so 9,000 per stack. Turbine compressors, just you don't find enough of those to really make it worthwhile. And then the Assessor Matrices, again, kind of the same thing. You just can't stack them, so it's not really as worthwhile. So in terms of farming for pure stack plus cache size, Vaporizer regulators, but I wouldn't say they're the most efficient in terms of time, because unless you are somebody that goes to close scrutiny where everybody's going to be doing the same thing, you're only going to get 1 core out of that Vaporizer. Whereas if you end up trying to do Bombardiers and Bastion cells, you can get anywhere from 5 to I think 8 is the max that I've seen. I've heard people say they've gotten upwards of 10 before, which seems wrong, but like I'm not gonna knock it because I have seen more than just the average happen before. But you can get anywhere from like 5 to 8 cells per Bastion and Bombardier. So while you are in theory still losing out per stack to the Vaporizer regulator in terms of quantity or cash, like the amount you can get more stacks in probably the same amount of time, if not less, by farming Bombardiers and Bastions. Depending on your matchmaking, it might be something you're going to have to fight over those cells with some people. Like me, this entire past week since they made the adjustment to the vault, I've had to basically fight and share those cells with people. But last week, whenever like people were like, oh dude, it's 400, 600, 800,000 for 2, 3, and 4 for the Expedition Vaults, I'm not doing that right now. Like, I was uncontested. I was getting all of those in every single time that I played. Every single raid, it was just me fighting those. So I would say for pure time, I would say Bastion and Bombardier cells are your way to go with that. But it's a little bit subjective. Like if you enjoy the Vaporizer or you enjoy the Queen cores, totally fine. Like my lobbies, I can get into a Queen or Harvester event and I can come out with anywhere from 1 to, I think my best was 5 cores in a match, but I was only in that match for 5 to 7 minutes perhaps, because everybody in the lobby goes to fight that. So I'm coming out with upwards of 50,000 plus in value in 5 minutes. So like it's really all subjective in where your matchmaking is like and how you feel about it. But in terms of just like an overall baseline, I'd say Bastion and Bombardiers are the quickest, but again, not best bang for your buck. I would say I'm getting to that point where I can almost craft everything, which is going to make this next month kind of interesting. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I love the game. I still want to play. But, like, at what point does it become super repetitive for just fighting the Ark for the sake of fighting the Ark in relation to, like, the viewing experience? Because we're about to max out on the Expedition Vaults. We can go for our weekly offers every single week if we want. But other than that, like we'll just be doing same old. So I'm curious to see what the next month holds. But oh yeah, I would say Dustin, that is honestly a great way to do it as well. I want them to expand the lore so much, and I think like obviously they're going to with the October update, but like I'm very much so looking forward to anything to expand upon that. I just love the concept of the lore of this game. I'll say it again, man. I'm not a huge fan of some of the map conditions we've had this past week and a half or so. Yeah, you can choose what you want to give. There is an auto select feature that you have. Like, this will just select everything because I don't have more than enough. But it will take, I think, your most expensive things first, which is maybe backwards. But like, yeah, you can select specific things. Like, I don't have to go in and give all of one thing. I can give part of it. I do think, though, that it is a little unfortunate that you can't split a stack per se, because like I've had a situation where like I wanted to get rid of a ton of queen cores or something because I had like 15. So I had a bunch of those, but I was like, ooh, I don't really want to get rid of a whole stack because it's over by like 7,000 as opposed to, or sorry, let's say 6,000, because it's 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 9,000 total. I was over by 6,000, but I was like, oh, I want just like the perfect rounded number. I couldn't split that stack from this, but I was scared to push the button. Yeah. I would say it is, it's daunting to give up some of those large arc parts and the things that are quite expensive, but could do a mid-season reset. I could, yeah. I could say we could probably do that if we get, I think what we'll probably do after this is we'll probably try and go for 100% on our blueprints, and then from that we might go from, maybe we'll do some challenges or stuff like that, but also like just like giving shit away to people, I guess, maybe. But most effective way is the rat. I mean, sure, you might get shot in the back from that. I've thought about it quite a few times, because like I will break off a leg or two of the queen and then just, I see people run to it. I'm like, dude, I did that. Like, what are we doing here? Like, lucky for them, I had my PvE loadouts though. So I had my equalizer and I had my my hall cracker. So the hall cracker's not going to do anything. The equalizer would do a little bit, but not enough, you know. Solo Cantina Legends for fun. I mean, that's a grind, brother. Hell yeah. Mad respect and best of luck. Cause like, it was season. So if we want to count launch as like season 1, season 3, so the second expedition, no. Whatever this not past trial season was, but the season before that, I like actually really tried hard for trials, and I was hot shot the entire season, going in with my whole squad, like trying to, dude, we were getting like 120, 130,000 per like week, and we were like just staying afloat. So it was a grind and a half, dude. Grind and a half. So I haven't cared too much this past season or two, I guess, at this point. I'm actually kind of surprised that I've accomplished this many without paying any attention, but yeah, I would say it definitely could be valid for a an expedition slot for sure. Different play styles we could definitely do. Like, we could do a bunch of PvP stuff if we wanted. I don't know, I'm in this weird spot where like the only way I could think of with getting into PvP lobbies is I'd have to like let people allow me to shoot them, or I shoot them and down them in the like the extraction whenever the doors close. So, like, there's no chance I finish them off, and there's no chance I'm like, they feel like I'm an asshole for that. I don't know, there's a part of me that also like kind of wants to start a second account, do that primarily PvP, go from there, and do all that kind of stuff, but we'll see. What is the skin for trials this season? I actually did not look. What it's gonna be, the blind, or wait, the blind spot is what we're looking for. Oh, that's actually not bad. I like that. Get a little ball cap too. Hood up. I like the hood up too. That's cool. The mask is nice. Yeah, this one's not bad. I actually like that. Oh, so Cantina Legend is wow. Okay, that's yeah, the more blacked out version. Hot Shot, I would say, okay, so it gives you a little more reason to go for the higher tier ones. As opposed to in the past. Not so much, but like Hot Shot and Cantina Legend there. I like that actually. I might actually have to go for that because that does look good. I think so, Brookie. But it could be so. I'm pretty sure you can do something with the Steam family sharing that like you don't have to buy the game again. If I'm not mistaken. I haven't looked too far into that just yet, but got solo Cantina? Dude, hell yeah, Logan. Yeah, I like that skin for trials though. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna check on the dogs real quick. All right, cool. Force myself to get kitted in raid essentially. That's a solid play style for that too, for sure. Yeah, I'm fond of that. I actually might, now that you pointed that out, I might actually give that a go. Let's see, where were you at in terms of? Now, 1 second, chat. I had to check something, but then I messed up all my windows. Bummer about the it's a bummer about the sort of issue with the looping on YouTube side of things, because like I'm looking at it and it doesn't seem like I'm personally dropping anything, which is nice, and that's obviously the big problem I had with Comcast the last week and a half or so. So like maybe they actually did fix my stuff, but like if it's a YouTube side thing now, that's also not something that I can deal with. Like that's entirely out of my control, unfortunately. Jeez, we have a lot of stuff. It's still not even a whole ton. What do I want to do here? What's the major conditions? We have hidden bunker, spaceport. Do I have anything on spaceport that I can use real quick? Key wise, I can go container storage, and that's it. The only key I have for spaceport. Interesting. YouTube always be breaking 100%. Dude, that is the frustrating thing. They change so many things about the site constantly, and it genuinely like it impacts performance of like the site itself. Like, this is gonna sound stupid, but like I can always tell you when there's a site update going on in the back, because you'll see it with how videos publish to feeds. Like it is a noticeable difference when that stuff happens to how videos are initially received. It's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, and I'm very curious to see what they do for the next reset, to be honest with you. Like what is going to be the next, how are they going to handle the next expedition, you know? Like, what are they going to do to make it incentivizing for players to keep on doing that. Ooh, I do not have a lot of storage space. Uh-oh. Gonna have to start selling some stuff. I don't want to get rid of all this energy ammo, but I might have to. Probably get rid of some of these Exodus modules. I don't need this many unless I'm literally crafting stuff, which I'm not gonna be. I just made that worse somehow. Sick. I don't need the fried motherboard anymore, right? I think I have all my workbenches of 3. Yeah, 3. Yep. I don't need to sell that. I do need to craft some stuff to get rid of some of these gun parts. I mean, like, I could just get rid of some of these gun parts and accelerators that I could just do like a Tempest 4 or something. Ooh, let's do it. Let's do a patina, because then I can work on the... Start working on some of these upgrades here. Heavy gun parts, advanced mechanical components, and get rid of some of those. It feels so weird to have been like, oh yeah, I need so many heavy gun parts like to start the season, and now I just have an overabundance of them that I do not need. We'll do another one here. Dick. Somehow sell that. Spending 3 things, but somehow not getting everything back. So we got, all right, 322 out of that. Nice. Couple of patinas there. What else can we craft? We can craft another equalizer. Hello? What? It's just not bound to my E right now. Interesting. There we go. I was like, why is this not... Another equalizer there. I can make a few more complex gun parts if I really wanted to. I can fix our hull cracker. Get rid of some more heavy gun parts. What else can we do here real quick? What's up, Maroon? How you doing, man? Found an anvil blueprint in the ammo crate the other day. Nice, nice. Yeah, I would say those all share the Raider containers, that loot pool. So it's always great when you find those nice ones. Love that for you, my man. What else can we do here in terms of crafting? What else? Like, I don't need a whole, do I? I do not have the, yeah, okay, I don't have that anymore. As I say, I had a few shotgun, silencers that I didn't have any shotgun for, so I was considering making a volcano, but I don't need that. I mean, dude, let's just make another one. May as well, you know? When in Rome. Oh wait, not repair, upgrade. Yeah, I would say I did actually finally get that heavy gun part blueprint, so we're good there. We're good there, which is nice. Now we're just kind of like trying to clear out our stash a little bit here. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't need the crash mat. I have that blueprint, but I also don't use them ever. I theoretically could craft more heavy gun parts just to get rid of some of the simple gun parts, because I have so many of those. Do 50 of that, or use 50 of that rather. So we're now up to what? How many heavy gun parts? 58 again. Okay, so we have more that we can work with. I mean, I could just keep making patinas just to get rid of some of this stuff, but I also don't want to get rid of too many canisters. Yeah, we'll do this to just burn a few more and upgrade stuff. be cool if they add an attachment for shotguns that made them into slug firing. That would be interesting. Yeah, for arcs, that'd be actually really beneficial. Because I feel like a lot of the shotgun stuff you're just not really gonna care about in relation to arc, because like again, yeah, you just don't need that. Let's see. I don't want to use my light gun parts because I would like to get the complex still, so that I can end up having upgrades for the equalizer or to make more of those legendary weapons. But that takes us down to 304. So we went from max stash, or one under max stash, to now 24 spots left. So we made a little bit of a better situation for ourselves. We can sell this too. I don't necessarily need that. I can sell a lure grenade because I have 3 on hand beyond that. Yeah, I mean, I think we're fine. I think we're good. What's up, Psycho? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? Start filling your expedition stuff. True. Oh, I would say most of this though, I have some oil. Nice. Durable cloth I can start putting towards. Yeah, I think I have enough fabric that I can make even more of that. Yeah, I can make. No, not enough. I'll be 1 off. All right, so now we got that. Project, contribute another 10 there. Electrical components, I mean, I can make a bunch. But also that's gonna burn the rest of my like actual mats, which I don't want to quite do at the moment. Yeah, we're also a little shy on the plastic parts there. We can contribute a few of those to it, but not quite the full thing just yet. Good call on that. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, I kind of thought that's how the Delabra would have worked, but yeah, it was more of a PvP focused one, which isn't, like, it's not a bad thing, but okay, so what do we have for, I mean, we don't really have much of anything again. So I'm gonna do another buried city uncovered caches. Oh, I'm sorry, Psycho. That's just my default with everything. I call everybody man. Apologies. I'm doing well though. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, chat. Whether you're here on the YouTube side, you're on the Twitch side, appreciate you guys spending part of your Saturday with me. It is a beautiful day out, at least where I'm at. Hopefully it's a beautiful day for you as well. Thank you for spending some of it here, hanging out, chilling with me. Greatly appreciate y'all. That's what, Good Burger Falcon? Dude, oh, that's again dating myself. Although for a lot of people I'm sure that's not that much of a dating thing. Cause like that's just standard millennial. We didn't get the best spawn for the caches, but it's not the worst either. Not the worst. There could be one up here. Raider doesn't know how to use his legs. All right, so not one here. We're gonna have to. I hope we get lucky on the hillside where I feel like there's not many that spawn on this hillside anymore. And then wrap around that. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hopefully nobody's contesting these, but nice to meet Bert. Yeah, I would say he's a good boy. He's probably gonna pop up on cam again here. He loves to just come in and, like, for lack of a better term, like, it's not, I don't mean this in a bad way, but he loves to bug me. Like, I'll be working and he literally just like tries to burrow his way in, like, underneath my arm all the time. The very tail end, Chase, very tail end. Like, I probably shouldn't have been on AOL because I'm 31, so it's like I'm the end of the millennial age, but like still. There's 2 right here, yeah? Where's this one? There we go. Cool. I'm sorry, Logan. I'm sorry, dude. I'm telling you, this drives me crazy too. It drives me crazy too. I'm so sorry, my man. It's wild that it's like you have to drop the resolution though for that to be a solution. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. It seems so counterintuitive. There can be one that spawns out here, but we didn't get that one just yet, so that's fine. The Hotmail. Yeah, dude. Okay, so you want my... So, kind of similar, where, like, before everybody jumped over, I distinctly remember, and, like, this is such, like, stupid, like, middle school, like, high school dumb shit. I was friends with this girl... middle school and high school that I was still like real on MySpace. She was an early adopter of Facebook, and she's like, you need, like, she bugged me for a year, be like, you need to get a Facebook so I can send you stickers. And I'm like, no. Meanwhile, MySpace didn't last much longer than like a year after that, and then everybody was on Facebook. But like, I just remember like being that holdout for a little bit. Old Sega Genesis. Nice. Yeah, my family had the older consoles like that. I grew up with those, but like a little out of their prime. I remember getting the PS1 for Christmas. Like that's one of my formative memories that I have. We had that, and then we had the Phantom Menace PS1 game that we got for that Christmas. True. Tom was an OG, dude. What a guy. What a guy. Also, dude, talk about like the one tech billionaire that isn't like comically evil in that sense of like every billionaire becomes like evil once they have unlimited cash. That dude just, he got it, he made his money, fucked off, and then just became a photographer. Like, dude, if I had $1 billion, you would never hear from me again. I would just go and relax for the rest of my life. I would not try and get into, I wouldn't try and get into politics, wouldn't try and get at anything like I wouldn't do YouTube. You would not see me at all in the public eye. I think Tom did it right, dude. Make your money, go enjoy life, off the grid type thing, you know? Oh, dude, I love the lore of this game, and I'm really excited for them to expand upon it. Oh, dude, oh, yeah, okay, I'd buy the pens. Yeah, I would make the business acquisition for the teams that I care about, but that's about it. I certainly would not stick my nose in everybody's business. We're all just, at the end, dude, we're all just trying to make it through the day. However you need to do that. Oh, shit, somebody got that already. I'm not one to judge, man. Dude, yes, I'd get the 10G line and then disappear. You're right. So, okay. I always love those, like, memes of, like, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there'd be signs. That type of stuff. Now in demon lobbies. Dude, the ramp up is so quick, actually. It's kind of crazy. So, there's a guy over here that's going the other way. So I'm going to try and just hit these ones, but thought I heard one back there. Shut up. Leave me alone. So there should be another spawn point around here. I'm not hearing it. Might go check real quick to see the A2 apartment. See if that's been looted. Honestly, dude, I have so much fun with the Care Bear lobbies. I don't care what people say. It's just it's fun to me. I love the reactions people will have. I love the chill nature of it, and I love being, again, I know I'm a broken record with it, but I love being able to just chat and chill with you guys here on stream and not really like have to pay too much attention, you know? Oh, I love the art style of Ark. That was one of the things that like drew me to it from the very beginning. Like when they announced it back in 2021, I think it was. Like that was one of the first things that I was like, dude, this is sick. It's like almost a retro futuristic style, but not. I mean, wow, there is literally not, there's just magnets. That's all there is. Sick. So we'll see if these guys got the other. Okay, yeah, he got all these. All right, so we're gonna dip on out of here. We'll see what this next rotation is, and then we might end up calling it, just because again I gotta get ready for some stuff family wise here that we're gonna go. Once the wife gets home from work, we'll be making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past when we're homebound. Sorry, just habit. That's like one of those. That's one of those bits that once I like find myself saying it, I have to just commit and go and do the whole thing. Really dumb. I am fully aware of that, but yeah, if we don't have a good map condition, we'll probably just wrap it and call it there, and then we'll go for probably Tuesday's our next stream. I'm actually amazed that one did not hit me. Really? Whew, it's chilly in my office, dude, for once. Like, it's kind of crazy because it's always burning hot in my office. Like, anytime I finish stream, I'm almost sweaty. Love that they still haven't fixed the audio bug with this. Whee! I'm so hungry, actually. Now that I think about it, like my stomach's starting to growl too. Ooh. I grab some a late lunch. Although, dude, I had a late breakfast that was like an early lunch that I had. It was the chicken tortilla soup. It was at like 10 a.m. that I had that, but now, like, being that it's 3, I'm like, I'm a little hungry now again, too. You are a meme, true. But, like, not trying hard, but legitimately sweating. Okay, let's see where we're at here. I said wouldn't have too much on that haul. What do we have for... We got close scrutiny. We have Bluegate Harvester. I don't really think I want to commit just yet to a harvester run, even though we definitely could. I'm gonna sell these, stow that, sell these, recycle this for crude explosives. I think we might be good there on that stuff. Where are we at for our trader? Again, part of me like doesn't want to finish this today just so I have something else to do when we stream next, as kind of stringing that along is as like that seems. But yeah, I don't know. Bluegate, I don't know if I'm gonna dive too far into be Loot Goblin, Mark II with stims and nothing else. I'll be what I hate. I've lived long enough to see myself become the villain. All right, take it easy, Wolf. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think we'll probably wrap it there, actually. We got not quite the 4 hours we like to do on the stream here, but again, just to get ready for me leaving. But it is a week rotation right now. It's just at the moment, yeah, nothing really stands out to me. Nothing crazy. Night raids on 45 minutes or 49 minutes for Stella and Riven Tides. Oh, and we'll have 3 night raids going? And Bluegate? Okay. Interesting. So I imagine there's not going to be anything other than that other than minor map conditions, but yeah, I think we'll call it there, dudes. I appreciate you guys all stopping by. We'll probably be live once again on Tuesday, more than likely, so for our weekly update when we see that hit. But yeah, we got I got some stuff later today. I got some stuff tomorrow. We'll probably have like 2 shorts going up tomorrow, long form video going up tonight. Monday probably long form again, with a short and then a stream and short probably on Tuesday, unless there's a substantial update. We'll have a long form. But anyways, appreciate you guys all being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Really do thank you for stopping by, hanging out, and yeah, I guess until next time, dudes, I will talk to you guys in the next one. So I gotta get a better outro, dude. I gotta figure it out, but we'll see you, dudes. Take it easy. Peace.